what's good, y'all? It's JB, and we listening to The Bug.
Shot at my partners out selling product. We try to fatten the wallet. We're not trying to live modest. We're trying to live like some ballers and shit. More than a process, you gotta quit all that nonsense. I'm gonna get my regards, dog. Breaking the forest down. Serving them baseballs like I'm in the picture, man. Fucking with Skrilla, boy. Go see some killers, boy. This game ain't for little boys. So fuck how you feeling, boy. I-double-L-T-I-E-M-B-O. Ill Dippo. I-double-L-T-I-E-M-B-O. Ill Dippo. I said I-double-L-T-I-E-M-B-O. Ill Dippo. I-double-L-T-I-E-M-B-O. Let's go. I'm a fool.
Let's go. What's up, broskies? It's your boys from the motherfucking Bakersfield Underground, The Bug. And I'm over here with the late Cadillac, the Weatherman. What's going on, Caddy?
What's going on, everybody?
You tell me what's going on, dog.
Man, rough day, but hey,
you tell me what's going on.
Rough day, but I can let it stop nothing. So, hey.
All right. And I'm everybody's broski. I'm known as the DaBiggityBomb, still kicking it, broski. I'm on slow motion mode, man. I've been like this for the past week, dog.
I know that.
Hell yeah.
It's in your words, too. You just
yeah, man.
Nice and calm.
Fucking mellow, dog. That's what it is right here, man.
I need some of that.
But anyways, man, I want to welcome everybody to the Bakersfield Underground. Let's kick off this weekend with a motherfucking bang. Right, Cadillac?
That's right.
Hell yeah. Don't forget to check us out on the YouTube channel at The Bug Podcast 420 or just type in the Bakersfield Underground, right?
Simple as that.
Don't forget to follow us on the Bakersfield Underground on Instagram and TikTok to book your appearances. I'm only doing one episode a week now, dog. You already know that, right?
One.
Hell yeah. I'm enjoying the fuck out of it, bro.
No, you is.
I'm pissing a lot of people off, but hey, man, it is what it is, man.
It is.
We're going to get to that. Don't forget that here on the Bakersfield Underground, we play all genres of music, all raw and uncensored interviews. We break down the music lyrics and ask the real questions behind your favorite songs. And guess what, Cadillac?
What's going on, broski?
If you like one of our guests' music, then you can contact him via social media and book them, man. How cool is that if you got an event?
That's fly.
You want some live entertainment?
Oh, yeah.
All that stuff, you know?
All that good stuff, man.
Hell yeah, man. I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Fun Gal Pharmacy, man, who we're going to be recording the Bug live there this weekend, man. Ooh. Fun Gal Pharmacy for providing us with our shrooms. And we got a shout out to Fast Nugs also, right?
Right.
Providing us with our flour and shit, you know. Also, I want to give a shout out to KRJ Collectibles. You know, their account is still active, man. So if you like, just because they don't have a physical store anymore, they got their online store already cracking and shit. You know what I mean?
There you go.
What more do you want? You know what I mean? So KRJ Collectible, go ahead and check them out. Also, I want to give a shout out to Jackson Phillips from Go Lift Personal Training. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You taking a dump? What's going on over there?
That sounded like a dump.
Yeah, it sounded like a dump right there.
It was a bench press, something like that.
I'm not going to the gym with you then. But hell yeah, Go Lift Personal Training, man. Go ahead and check them out as well. So what's going on, Cadillac? What's going on with you, man?
Man, I'm just living life, man. Just take it day by day, you know, and just living life. Got some ups and downs, but hey, that's life. So
that's life right there, man.
Life.
Hell yeah.
So I'm still happy though.
That's cool right there, bro. Ski. You know, I was already feeling good already. I was good. The fever, cough, all that shit was gone. You know what I mean? Then my son came over for the weekend. You know what I mean? And he's coughing all over the place.
Oh wow.
You know, youngsters, they forget to cover their mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to air the whole place out. And I still got fucking sick, bro. Again. Again, bro. Like just with the coughing again, bro. Like, and I'm like, Jesus, I just don't get a break.
No, you can't get.
I don't get a break from that shit, bro. It's like fuck. I was good for like what?
Couple of days,
3-4 days, maybe if that.
There you got right.
And then right back on that shit, man. I keep
Damn.
telling him, like, hey, man, like, cover your... He covered his mouth.
Yeah.
But still, the germs go everywhere, man. That's a wrap.
Exactly.
That was it, man.
Now you got to start all the way back over again to do
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
That.
Well, thankfully, it wasn't like the whole fever, all that shit that came with it the first time, you know what I mean? But now I'm like, fuck, I'm trying to fight this coughing and shit, you know what I mean?
Get it out of me.
Damn it, that's right. You know what I mean? So, hey, so we're on this new schedule now, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell you something right now, Cadillac.
I'm listening.
I've been enjoying the fuck out of it, man.
I know you have. You sound real happy.
I've been enjoying it, man. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't been doing any... Look what I'm drinking right now, dog. This is how much I'm chilling right now. Look what I'm drinking right now.
Damn.
What am I drinking, bro?
You drinking that coffee?
Yeah. It's not the one that you think, too.
Oh, that?
No, this has no liquor. This is regular coffee, man. This is how much I'm chilling right now, bro.
Yeah.
I'm drinking coffee right now, dog. How about that?
You know what?
In the big mug, too, dog.
You drinking the big mug, and you know what? You ain't wearing the same outfit. You change your bottoms too.
No, it is all the same ones, man. Yeah, I just put them on rotation.
Rotation?
Yeah, man, but that's how much I've been chilling, bro. Like, I'm relaxed, man. I'm relaxed, broski. I look, this is what I did today, man. You know, I've been chilling for the past couple of days, right?
Right.
I haven't even gone to work, man.
I know.
Just been chilling right here, man.
Must be nice.
Wake up in the morning, dog. I'm talking about like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. I wake up. I made some pancakes, bro. Ooh. Hell yeah, man. Made me a coffee, bro. Ooh. You know what I mean? And I open up my door. You know, I got the screen up there. I'm just looking outside, dog. It's just me and the world, bro. The whole world is moving. I'm not. I'm just standing right there, dog. I ate my breakfast outside today, bro. What? I'm in there just looking at everything, right? I'm looking at the kids playing their bicycles. I'm like, that was fucking cool, man. You know what I mean? Just, you don't see kids do this kind of shit anymore, right?
You don't.
What they weren't, I don't know if they had a day off of school. I have no idea. They were pretty young. But they were, they're riding their bicycles, bro, like fucking playing tag, all types of shit. I'm like, damn, man, I miss those fucking days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was dope. Then right away, I see a car accident right in the front. Bam! You know what I mean? People getting all fucking mad. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Damn.
I'm like, damn, you know, that's what happens. You know what I mean? When you're like in a rush type shit.
Yeah.
And here I am just standing out there, bro. I wasn't even out there for like 15 minutes. All this shit around me, bro. All this shit's going around. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, there's a lot of activity going on, especially in the mornings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that wasn't even early in the morning, right? This is like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. It was just like everybody was in a hurry, dog.
To get to work, yeah.
And I'm just chilling, bro. But this is the point that I'm trying to get to, right? I haven't had the opportunity to do that in such a long time.
Damn.
Where I could just wake up and do nothing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I had stuff scheduled for later on. You know what I mean? But I wasn't in a rush for shit, man.
So you took your time, you know, just enjoy life, you know.
Wasn't even thinking about videos. Wasn't even thinking about audio. Wasn't even thinking about none of that stuff, bro.
Dang, you sound like you living off the grid.
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't even answer my phone, bro. Like, that's how bad it was. I didn't even answer my phone. And you know what I mean? And I was getting, I was getting phone calls and shit, but it was like, nah, man. I'm just going to clear my mind today. Damn. But I've been like that for the past couple of days. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
This has been like a much needed break, you know? So I'm actually excited today to come in and start recording with y'all because I haven't seen y'all in a while too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now it's like, all right, let's get back to this shit, you know? So I've been sitting around doing nothing, bro. So you know what I mean? I thought that was pretty cool though, you know, that I got the time now to actually fucking just absorb.
Yeah.
Take a seat back and just fucking look around and do nothing. You know what I mean? Damn. Tomorrow I go back to the grind type shit, right? Yeah,
you do.
But I think I'm refreshed, man. I fucking took when I crashed out last night, I slept late. I woke up a little bit late. No alarm, no nothing, bro. And I was like, fuck yeah. Damn. That's the way it should be, right?
Yeah. Sound like I need that right there in my life.
Hell yeah. I think everybody can enjoy something like that.
Yeah. Because so much, we work so much that
hell yeah.
We don't really have time to sit there and enjoy life. We either like being a parent, work, or do a podcast.
There's always something.
Always something going on. And
hell yeah,
we gonna never get time to how stop while times rotate. We just stand still and just pay attention to the world just moving. So we don't really get that. So.
Hell no. So this has been very refreshing to me, man. As a matter of fact, I took on another project. How about that?
Okay.
You thought I wasn't doing anything, right?
Yeah.
So again, I've been pushing projects to the side, right? Because we've been busy on this bitch, right? So now that there's nothing to do, it's like that itchiness comes back. Like,
Nah, yeah, okay.
man, like I want to do something while I'm doing nothing, right? But what can I do that isn't going to require a lot of time, right?
Yeah.
That isn't going to affect the show because I always put the show first. So there's this project happening here at a high school, and they're like, "Hey, man, would you help a student out with their videos?" I said, "You know what?
Fuck it. Why not?
I'm here. I got nothing to do for the next couple of days. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling. So yeah, man, what you got?" So I helped the student out with their video, man.
Oh, that's all
So
right.
I did that. It was a book report, as a matter of fact. You know what I mean? So parents were happy with the outcome. I edited the video, I did graphics, I did the lighting, I did all the shit. So this youngster can have that opportunity to go out there and present a presentable video. You know what I mean? How they pick that the student, I'm not sure. But I thought it was pretty cool. You know what I mean? That I was offered this opportunity. So how do they know about me then, right?
Yeah.
How do I come in the picture? Because I know you're probably like, how do you get involved with something like that, right?
Yeah,
you out there in the streets.
you out there in the street and you just jump way forward. You jump from A to O to Z. Go back to A and get to B and go break it down so I can understand.
So a couple years ago, I did a video project for another student. It's a friend of mine. So we did a video project for her class, and this maybe I would say maybe 2 years ago. So we did the whole thing. That video got she got an A+ on the, so she passed her because of the final video that that was turned in. So the teacher really did like the video and wanted to take it to a university type shit to go over there and present it as, hey man, this is an example. This is what the kids can do type shit, right? I didn't know it at the time. I found out months later. So now it's like that same teacher this year recommended. He said, "Hey, there's some kids out here that don't have like the funds or even the equipment. Let's just say equipment, right? And we want to give them an opportunity. You know what I mean? We want to give an opportunity to see what they're all about with the actual equipment." I was like, you know what? Yeah. I said, yeah, fuck yeah, and pick me the one student that you think will need the help. Sure enough, man. Boom, knocked it out. We knocked it out in about a good hour. I was showing her about like the camera work and everything. She did her report. I helped her out with like how to bring a little bit more entertainment, you know what I mean, into the project and shit. And she knocked it out, dude. Knocked it out, dude. So I was here. Her parents were here. I was editing it, kind of showing them a little bit, you know what I mean, how it is. Added graphics to it. Bam. They were happy with it. They were extremely happy with it, So she's gonna turn it in on Friday, and we'll see what happens from there. But I think it was pretty cool. You know what I mean? That they thought about me and shit for like little things like that. I think it will be something that I would like to pursue in the future. You know what I mean?
Give back to the youngsters and let the youngsters get a feel for.
Yeah, they were so happy about it. You know what I mean? They were like, "Well, how can we repay you?" I'm like, you know what? Just pass your fucking grade, man, and keep doing what you're doing, type shit. You know? I try to leave it with a positive note. You know what I mean? Like I was telling them, hey, it doesn't matter what kind of equipment you have. So if you have anything, you could make that into a video. You could do this, blah blah blah. I helped them with their writing and everything. Not their actual project, but just how to make certain sentences sound a little bit more entertaining, so it can pop a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was doing that, and once again, I had nothing else to do. I said, why not do that, right? So hopefully that's opening for some other projects and stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want to keep doing that more consistent. You know what I mean? Like I would need a little break in between. I'm enjoying not doing nothing, bro.
That's where you at. Doing nothing, just
man. That didn't take too much time. Like I said, it was a cool hour and a half. You know what I mean? So we just knock it out real quick and fuck it, let's go, So I'll let you know next week if she passed or not.
More like she gonna pass.
I mean, I went all out, bro.
I'm gonna predict the future. Yeah, she passed. And I'm gonna go a little further. I think that the teacher probably get in contact with you more about
probably
doing more projects.
Now let me ask you this question, okay? Okay, we're both parents.
Yeah.
Let's say your son or daughter is in her class, right? And they're doing the video. Your kids are doing their video. Other kids are doing their video, and then you see a video like that. You know what I mean? Then you see like somebody that put in studio quality, fucking not only audio but video. Because we go all out and shit.
Right. Yeah.
So if you see another student that has production like that in the same class as your baby girl or little broski, you know what I mean? Will that piss you off?
Yeah, that shit piss me. Fuck yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm look at. First of all, I'm gonna look at my child. Look at us. Okay, all right, okay. Then I feel another person. That shit just out. I would just like production.
Yeah.
High quality.
Steven Spielberg fucking movie.
I'm gonna be mad as hell. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be jealous, and I'm gonna be hating too, boy.
Yeah, all that
All
was.
that. I love it.
You're gonna tell, hey, baby boy, like I don't know, we can compete with that right there.
Yeah. Hey, you fucked up. You take. Hey, we got to be better than that right here.
Hey, you got a D.
Yeah, you got a D minus. That's what you gonna get right there, cause man.
So yeah, after I saw the video with them, they already took off, right? Then I started thinking, I'm like, fuck, dude, did I just help this student cheat?
Yeah, bet you did.
Right? I was asked to, right?
Right.
But did I help the student cheat? Because I know as a parent, if I don't have that, if I see something like, look, the best thing that a parent can do is just grab their phones and just, all right, go ahead, mijo, go ahead and start your project, record, go ahead, you know what I mean?
Right.
And they're going to do their best, but they don't have anybody guiding them, you know what I mean? Like how to be entertaining, right? Like the way that I guided the student, right? So I felt bad after, bro. Like I really did. I felt bad. I was like, damn, how is this teacher going to do this, right? Knowing what I bring to the table type shit, right? So I felt bad. I really did. I thought about it. I was like, man, if that was if my son or daughter were a student out there competing with this,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's a TV show.
exactly. And you'll be kicking yourself in the ass. You see that? I said, damn, that shit look better than my child. Fuck no. But at the same time, but the teacher know what they doing though.
What do you think? Go ahead.
The teacher know what they doing because she know that you gonna do all the work anyway. So I mean,
they knew already. Like,
Yeah.
He knew that. Hey, man, this food's gonna bring quality to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But is that cheating though?
Yes, it's cheating because you're doing all the work and
Junior in the house.
the student's not doing the work because the student don't know what to do or how to do or where to begin at.
All right.
And you making a video like that clean and that professional looking like that. Ain't no damn way the child did, the student do that.
You know what? I'm gonna ask Junior, right?
Oh,
Junior's the
let's
right
get
person to ask. All right, Junior. So
So
you want to say hi to all your two fans?
Hi, the two of you.
There you go, man. Thanks for tuning in again. I'm a little late, but all right. So check this out, Junior. You know, I'm in this relaxation mode. You know what I mean? I've been like that for the past couple of days after I took your advice. Thank you for that, by the way. So, and you're still late to the show, by the way, even though we're down to one episode a week, and he still shows up late. Look at that.
Dude. Yeah.
I want your opinion on this, man. So I started working with a class over here in town, and they had a book project, and the teacher hit me up to see if I could help one student, right, to do their video. You know, because I already have. I'm gonna fast forward real quick. This is the second video I do for that teacher, right? 2 years ago, I did a video. They thought about me. Hey, can you help this student that quite possibly might need help? You know what I mean? And they might not. What was the word you said? I said it was financial, but it wasn't a financial thing. It was more like. God damn, you forgot already?
Yeah, I forgot too. More like
all right, somebody that does need help.
help wise.
So I said, yeah, man, I'm already here. I'm doing nothing. You know what I mean? Like, let me know when. So I got in contact with the parents. Parents brought her in here. She started reading her book report. I had the whole setup right here, right? And so we did one take. So then I'm like, you know what? Sounds kind of plain a little bit. How about you do this? So I started giving her, kind of producing her. You know what I mean? Hey, hype this up right here. When you talk about this, look at this camera and kind of like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Trying to guide her because obviously she knows nothing of this. So she did an excellent job, by the way. Excellent job. The second take that we did, boom, knocked it out of the park, man. You know what I mean? So I started editing it right here while her parents were here. I was kind of showing them a little bit, what's it about, giving them all the fucking secret, everything. You know what I mean? So I made it into like a legit, this is a 10-minute legit fucking show.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So they're happy with it. I gave them the copy. Bam, she's going to turn it in on Friday. So I was telling Cadillac that as soon as they left, I was like, did I just help this student cheat? Because if you're a parent, right? A lot of parents don't have all this shit because they don't do any of this stuff, right? Mm-hmm. They might just have they have a phone pretty much. Is it a good one? Who knows, right?
Okay.
But the most I think a student can do really on a regular home is like, all right, mijo, I'm going to go ahead and hit record and you're just going to stand right there, right? Mm-hmm. We're not talking about microphone. We're not talking about light. None of that shit. Just a regular video, right?
Yeah.
Is it fair that this student is going to come in with this fucking production, you know what I mean, show? Is it fair for the rest of the students that are going to come in with, like, they're going to do the best they can, right? But it's not going to be like this motherfucker type shit, right? So in your opinion, did I help that student cheat?
Nah.
No.
I mean, unless you wrote what they're going to say and what the
I didn't
book
write.
is
Just for
about.
the record, I didn't write. All I did was say, hey, can you say this sentence like this to make it pop a little bit more when it has to do with like an emotion? You know what I mean?
I think you help the rest of the class realize that it could be better, and that whatever they did could be improved upon.
All right.
Because, like, honestly, I feel like our education system is behind, man.
I mean, it's always been. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's even more behind as we speak. And, at this point, like, sometimes I would be in a classroom where the kids, like, artwork is like, dude, like, did you even put any effort into
Like
it?
stick
You
figures
know what I
type
mean?
shit? Is that
Like,
where we're at right now? Because that's where I was at.
Yeah.
I mean, like, how the kids would even write their name. They don't even care about, like, making it look nice.
All right, so for the audience members, I want you to remember this story because I have something in the Weekly Weird News that's going to relate to that. But
Okay.
go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I honestly, I support that. I hope that every parent would put an extra effort into their work, like the kids doing the work. Because it not only does it teach the kids, but it also, like, helps the other kids to see where they can improve on. Like,
All right.
that their video could be better.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what
yeah.
I mean?
So let's say you have a kid that's in that class, right?
Okay.
And you're showing you're there, you're watching all the videos, and then boom, you get hit with this fucking production video.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be upset? Are you gonna look at your kid and you're gonna be like, yeah, man, you fucking failed this shit? Like, how would that make you feel? As a parent, how would that make you feel?
As a parent,
Yeah.
I would be like, dude, I need to step it up.
you that wouldn't get you upset or anything like that?
Fuck no.
All right.
I think anybody that gets upset are the people that don't want to put the extra effort, that don't want to put the extra work. And a lot of parents don't want to do anything.
Yeah, they'll just leave them with the tablet type shit and just
Yeah,
go
leave me
about their
alone.
way. Yeah,
I want to live my life. Leave me alone. Like, you know
type
what I mean?
shit. All right. So Cadillac.
No, I don't agree with him. I don't agree with that joke over there.
All right, you're getting upset.
You damn right I'm gonna get upset about
Explain
it.
to Junior why he's wrong then.
Why he's wrong is, why the hell this person, a professional, help a student make his project look better than all the other kids in the room?
But this kid needed help. I mean, they all do. I get it, but
okay.
this kid was chosen. I don't know why this person was chosen, right? But he was randomly chosen. She was randomly chosen.
He's randomly chosen,
Yeah.
so he's favored.
I mean, I don't know. I have no idea.
He's favored. So what about the other kids? Why the kids ain't? She could have just made the whole class just say, "Hey, Henry,
Fuck no! I'm not trying to have all these kids over here.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. One. Then his work look better than my child. Look, my child look like shit. Hey, I gotta look at
Like
that.
shit.
Yeah, like shit. I ain't gonna hold it. Shit. Look like shit. And I'm looking at my child. My child is like, God damn, boy, that shit. You fucked up, boy.
What if your child's like,
Yeah.
hey, pops, like,
Yeah.
how come we couldn't do a video like that?
I mean, see, that's the damn teacher fault. The damn teacher fault right there.
All right.
awesome.
So Junior, what do you think about that? I know you got something to say about that.
Oh, I do have
Say
something
something.
to say about that. You know, you are the typical
You're what's wrong with the fucking school
This-
system.
dude. Like this is why we have to lower standards. Because,
dog.
because
That's a diss to you right there, dog.
because like honestly, like every parent would be like, oh, why? You know, like you have everything you need to make a good video, to make TikTok, to make like YouTube videos. You don't need anything else. You have a phone. You have a cell phone.
Damn,
you
he's
have
right.
YouTube. You can look it up on YouTube and seeing how you can make like a proper presentation.
Without spending money, because you got to spend money.
Oh no, you don't.
No, you don't. No, I would say you don't. No.
If you already have the YouTube, the only thing that's different is like you may have microphones, right?
Microphone,
And
lighting.
The lighting doesn't even matter. Go
Colors,
outside.
neon,
Go outside.
producer.
Go outside. Go outside. Work with what you got. Go outside.
I like
you
that.
can make a good video without all these other things.
Okay, talk. Certain words, you know, make certain words sound good. I mean, kids don't have that these days.
Well,
So-
you know what? Kids are watching all these videos these days. Then just tell them, like, pretend you're one of those people that you're watching, because every kid is like, what is it? Looking at somebody and idolizing, right?
A mimic of you.
Yeah, mimic somebody that you like to watch,
That'll be like up to the parent to let them know that shit though.
right?
But at the same time, it goes with the child too. If the child into that, so
Yeah, a lot of them aren't going to be into
They're not
it.
going to be
You know what I
into
mean?
that,
Yeah,
so-
but it's part of the school
So,
project.
So-
as a parent, you'll be like, hey, let's try this again because I didn't understand this part. You know what I mean? This is your turn to teach your child and how to be a better like student.
All right. I mean, I
mean,
you got a point there,
yeah,
but
he got a
Cadillac,
point
I
there.
mean,
he got a good point there. So, you know.
all right. So that's it then. What he said, that's what it is then. There's no excuse. There really is no excuse for you to make a video.
Right.
I'm not even going to say a great video. I'm just going to say a video.
I'm saying production video.
No, I mean, not everybody has that shit though. Not everybody has the latest phone. Not everybody has that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Some people have some cheap ass phones. But the point is, I mean, you gotta. I always like to say you gotta hide the negatives and highlight the positives type shit. You know what I mean? If you don't have the good equipment, because we didn't have good equipment for a very long time, but our entertainment value went up. You know what I mean? To hide all that shit. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying when it comes down to like, did I help this student cheat? Probably, but I just hope that that teacher uses that video as an example, which I'm pretty sure that's what's going to end up happening.
Motivation, basically.
Like now, do you show that video from the beginning, or do you save that video for the end?
I would say for the end.
Yeah. I
For
would
the
too.
end, huh?
Yeah, I'll say for the end.
I would too. Okay. As far as the cheating goes, as long as this kid did the work that you asked him to do.
She did, yeah.
Then I wouldn't see it as cheating. Because like what you're doing is you're helping one student. You're basically mentoring this student. It's not doing the work for them. I mean, other than like you editing, but at the same time, when you were editing it, you were showing the kid. So I think this is a teaching point. Like you always have to take every opportunity to teach.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that school project, it was about excuse me, it was about a book. You know, it was a book report pretty much. You know, so she had to like talk about it. I didn't write anything for the book. I just once again I just helped her highlight some of the paragraphs in there. But I never changed a word, never added words to it, nothing. It was just the way that she was gonna vocally bring those emotions out. You know.
Yeah.
And how to react to a camera angle. You know, this is going to be your camera where you give your personal reaction. This is another angle. Use it to bring out the book, whatever. And this is the straight shot. You know what I mean? So just that kind of stuff. Now, there's a student who's not into any of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so she knew nothing of it. Her parents are like, no, it's just a book project. I said, okay, well, this is what I'm here to do. I want to make the video a little bit better, you know, as best as I can. So this is what I'm going to do. Bam, 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 bam. And at the end of it, man, they love the video. So, man, we ship it off.
Yeah.
There it is.
I mean, for that kid, I would think that from this point on, they're not going to be happy with just giving the average, because now they have this reputation, you know, that they got to keep up.
But that's just one student. I'm hoping that this video can be used once again, like it did 2 years ago, the other video I did, to help all the rest of the students out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To give them some kind of inspiration. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, like she's able to do it. And I hope that she shares those stories of what I was teaching her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that they can go ahead, the rest of the kids are these are already like high school kids. So that they can go ahead and take that with whatever they want to do in the future. You know what I mean? Hey man, if she was able to do it, yeah man, she's giving us the tips. Hey, it wasn't even expensive like equipment like that.
Yeah.
Man, we could do this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, to me, like when I look at everybody's work in a class, and I'm a student as well, and I look at everybody as a competition.
Damn.
And so when I see the standards has been brought up, then I'm like, dude, I gotta raise my standards. Same thing with the arts, you know, like that's why I want to be around the best, because that makes me push myself to be the best.
There you go, man. Have you ever looked at you said there's some students that are not, you know, keeping up with the basic, right? With the standards and shit, right? Whatever the standards are now, you say we lowered them already because they're not keeping up with that. But as an artist, do you look at anybody's drawings like man, they're lagging it because they don't have the knowledge that you do. This is what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you think that plays a role in it? Can a picture that isn't up to par be like, you know what? Okay, like you got something here.
Yeah.
Can you give advice like that? Like, hey, you know what? Maybe you should consider doing this right here, and like kind of give them advice rather than saying, hey man, this shit is just fucking whack. You know, Cadillac can't fucking draw for shit.
Draw better than you. All right.
Well, as an artist, there's another thing that the standards for art has also shifted. So now,
How so?
Because like some people would feel like, oh, that's not fair. I can't afford to go to school for art or whatever, and I can't be an artist like you. And in modern art, this is we are in the postmodern art, right? And in postmodern art, anything pretty much could be art. Like you can put a booger on the freaking canvas and say, "This is my art."
Somebody put a banana up there. I saw that.
Yeah, there's a banana.
That was art. Sold for a lot of money too.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude. So now they even are removing the old like techniques, right? Like the how to draw properly, right? Mm-hmm. So like drawing properly to scale and all that stuff, they don't really care about that anymore.
Which is very important in artwork. Yeah.
Which is important, but it also depends. Like, so like in art, when you're supposed to do like, let's say you're doing line work, right? And then somebody's doing smudges. So those are two different techniques. And they're like, well, I want to do smudges. Nobody's going to say anything, because they're letting you be an artist. But for me, as an artist, I think that everybody should have the proper education in it, like how the proper techniques are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then from there, go off and do your own, create your own, like Picasso did. You know,
but learn the basics.
You got to learn the basics.
Yeah, I get you on that.
But they're also removing that now. Like that's not important. Like I can't grade your work based on like how accurate it is.
Because there is no more. It's just open to everything now.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying, and how that could be difficult too. You know.
Yeah, and I don't like that. And I can look at somebody's work, and I'm not one of those people that are like, dang, that's beautiful. I look at it and be like, damn. What the hell is that? You know what I mean?
Damn.
Like, no, seriously. I'm not going to lie about that.
Yeah. Do you let them know, like, hey, you know what? You got to try harder a little bit over here, man.
Hey, I'm like, are you proud of your work? That's all I would say.
That's a trick question right there, huh?
Yeah. Or like when you see an ugly baby, man, you know, like you're not going to be like, oh, it's so cute.
Just don't say nothing.
I'm just like...
You would say something.
Ugly ass baby.
You would say straight up.
Ugly ass baby.
Like,
What a dick. Both of you guys are fucking assholes, man.
No, that's what you gotta say is bless your heart, child. You know what I mean?
That's the best that you can
That's the
get.
best thing. Like,
All right.
I'm just so good thing we have makeup.
I mean,
Ugh. Assholes, man.
I mean,
I just walk away pretty much.
nah.
Nah, yeah.
The person need to understand that, when you fuck up, you fuck up. They need to.
How you gonna fuck up with a baby, dog?
Huh?
How do you fuck up with a baby? What if somebody told you, hey, man,
Oh,
hey, Cadillac,
I
you
I know. Matter of fact, my son.
that's fucked up.
Matter of fact, when I was living in Georgia, a friend, when me and my baby was in Walmart, and my friend came up and said, "Hey, you finally gonna let me see your babies?" I said, "Go ahead, right there." Dude, because Zach word now. Damn, that's an ugly baby. Y'all both parents made ugly babies. I said,
Damn, bro, that's fucked
I couldn't
up.
say nothing. I just walked away.
How did that make you feel?
At that time, I was like, fuck it then. Fuck it.
That's the best I got.
Yeah, fuck it. I
Damn,
just
dog.
walk away. I mean, damn.
That's fucked up.
Because everybody got their own opinion, so hey.
That doesn't mean that it matters, but
Yes,
still,
sir.
you know, it had to hit you a little bit.
Okay. So
Oh, they got a lot. They got a lot of growing to do still, right? They can't judge the babies based off of what they look like right now.
yeah, you're right.
It's fucking crazy, man.
I think we're all expected to be this perfect, pure person, and
But we're not.
we're not. No, absolutely not. And we all, you're gonna turn around and be like, "Did you see that, baby?" You know what I mean?
You guys are fucked up.
No,
How about that?
dude, we're just
No.
honest.
Be honest.
I mean, I wouldn't say anything like onto their face, like, and say that's ugly.
I mean, I would say if they ask me, and you ask me a question, I'm gonna say, this is what I'm gonna say.
You just can't be nice.
For what? I mean, what nice got to be being honest.
It's a little baby who can't even defend himself, man.
Okay.
I guess because it was done to you. That's why.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Now you want to pass that on to someone else.
I mean, you ask me something. No, I'm gonna ask you. Hey, you really want to know the truth? And when I say that, you finna get my honesty.
No.
So don't ask me. You don't. So
All right. I mean, so just to wrap up this segment right here. All in all, I hope that video that I made is used to help the whole class.
Yeah.
Now, will I do a video for the whole class? Probably not.
Yeah.
No, that's too
Yeah,
many.
too
Too
many.
many
That's
kids.
too many,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I think the most I worked with was 3, and it was already a lot of work. You know what I mean? I thought it was something that was pretty cool that could be presented over there, and whatever they want to do with it, it's cool. I just hope that it helps all the youngsters. You know what I mean? Because there's a
Yeah.
lot of kids out there that want to, or teenagers now, that want to do something with videos. You know what I mean? So when you're looking at YouTube or any other program, right? You don't have access to these people.
nope.
No.
You know what I mean? So how cool is it that, hey man, if you want tips, I'm over here. You know what I mean? And somebody that has been doing it for a while now can actually give you that kind of advice. That I do dig. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping I'll be open to that. If they ever want me to come into the class and be like, hey, can you just show us, talk about it, break down the video? Oh yeah, of course. You know what I mean? And I think that'll be pretty cool. You know what I mean?
That would be nice.
Because even if they're not into like videos like that, I think because everybody has a talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I can at least help them learn what their talent is and not necessarily like put it on video, that's the least of. But you got musicians over here. You got somebody that's good on camera. You got somebody that's good at cooking. At least help them, get their talents out there.
Yeah.
I think that'll be like the ultimate goal. Will they ever invite me? I don't know. But you know what I mean? We'll see what happens on starting on Friday, I guess, when they turn this project in,
Yeah.
So hell yeah. Why she gets a D? Shit was whack. Like our TV is not even 4K, can't even play the file. Yeah, man, that was pretty cool right there. So Junior, talk to me, man. What you got going on, man?
Oh man, I was thinking about what is up with labels, right?
Labels, okay.
Who came up with like your African American.
Oh, okay, like
you're
verbal labels and
I was
shit.
just
Okay.
saying
You know what I mean?
not
And because back in the day, like we just say whether you're American or not, right? You know what I mean? Like where are you from? Like, you know, you got to say where
Throw
you're
up your
from.
gang and shit.
Yeah. What's that?
We're not talking about gangs. We're talking about ethnicity.
No, ethnicity. Yeah.
Ah, okay. My bad.
So, like in other countries, they don't use that. Like if you're French, you say you're French.
Yeah, but
It
nobody.
doesn't matter like what your ethnicity is.
Yeah, but here in the United States, everybody's mixed.
Yeah.
Other countries, they're all from the same fucking spot sometimes, right?
Well, yeah, that's the problem. Like, what about the mixed kids? Like, they're not going to be like, I'm Caucasian, African American. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I feel like we point out race too much.
I mean, it's everywhere. Yeah.
Like our differences. Like, you know, I mean, when I come here, I mean, obviously, like we're all different.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't think about like you're different from me, dude. Like I'm all thinking about you got to do your job. Like you know what I mean? Like it's not about like who
it's
you
more like
are.
the thing is, are you talking about like strangers or like a brotherhood? Like this is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. So like I just feel like I don't want people to refer to me as like Asian American or Filipino American, right?
It's too complicated.
No, just yeah. So just like straight out, like, am I American? I'm American. That's how I, call myself because I don't want to talk about like race first and then because to me I think that stems racism.
Well, it is.
It is.
Do you
Yeah.
just don't want to get into like the whole conversation? Because now you got to explain where you're from, where it's at.
Yeah.
What's the difference with Asian, Chinese, Filipino, and all of that? Because they all get blended in the same. There's a difference between all of them. I get it, but do you want to be? You just said, "Hey, you're Mexican." Like, oh, I'm not Mexican. Now, do I want to go ahead and get in the conversation of, look, I'm not Mexican. This is what I am. I was born with. Do I want to get into that? No. I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
At this point, you know what I mean?
I mean, like, this is our culture. Like, I mean,
That's where we live at right now.
Yeah, but at this point, I just feel like people who are so concerned with that are probably racist.
I mean, we all got a little bit of racism in us. We're born with that shit. You know what I mean? Like, fucking sucks. But some people just act on it, and other people are like, whatever about it. You know?
I think we all realize it. We all see like the stereotypes that is made of our race, right? But
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, like I'm so tired of it. Like I'm so tired of pointing it out. Like,
Okay, do you still get that in this day and age? When was the last time somebody threw something like that at you that you can remember?
well, okay. So there's 2 teenage kids.
All right.
And they were like having a debate about like ethnicity versus race and all that stuff. And they asked me like, what's the difference between the two? You know what I mean? Like, because they want to make sure that they refer to a certain person correctly.
All right. So they want to do the right thing.
Yeah.
They're trying to. Okay.
They're
okay.
trying, or quote, air quote, right.
Yeah,
thing,
the right thing, yeah.
So I said to them, for myself, I said, like when you're talking about ethnicity, that's their genetic background, right? That's like where their genes are from. But when you're talking about nationality is what is your country?
All right, so you're making it more complicated for these youngsters and shit, which are already confused, right?
No, but they want to know.
All right.
So I'm like, so for me, I would just refer to your friend as if they're an American, then I would just be like, your friend's American, period. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you were all born here at the end of the day.
Why do you have to be like, describing somebody for their race? Because then that makes it like I'm me and my people, and then you're you and your people. You know what I mean?
Like, now you're dividing. You're dividing.
Now we're all divided.
Yeah, yeah.
But when we say we're all American, then we're one. You know what I mean? So I just feel like
That's a whole that's like a 10, 15 minute explanation right there.
Yeah.
Which at the end of the day, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, thank you. And just walk away.
No, I didn't get down into that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All I said was
narrowed it down.
Yeah. I just went straight to the point, and then I said nothing political or anything like that. But for me, my preference is that you just refer to me as American, because that makes me no different from other Americans. You know what I mean?
All right. I would have been like, man, this fool don't know shit. How the hell did we ask him for?
I mean, look, you gotta look for accent, you gotta look for color and all that stuff. But for you,
there's a lot to
broski,
it. Yeah.
I want to ask you
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to sorry.
Remember, we're on the audio here.
Cadillac. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What do you prefer for people to refer to you as?
By my name.
Which one? You got a bunch of them, dog.
I mean,
All right, by your name. All right.
I mean, that don't really bother me at all. It just
If somebody referred to you as African American, are you going to correct them or say I'm this, not that, or are you going to accept?
yeah.
But well, what's the difference to you as in?
Oh, he's gonna get into it right now because I've had this conversation with him before.
Would you prefer Black American or African American?
Neither one. Because I'm neither one.
Okay, so what do you prefer? Do you want to just be called like me as an American?
Basically, I'm a Native American, not Black.
Okay, there it
Because
is.
Black is the opposite of white.
Oh,
So yeah.
that is another thing that. Oh, sorry, I'm not. I don't want to make it.
Oh, go ahead, man. I'm listening. I've heard this before. That's why.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm just staying quiet. But go ahead.
But yeah, I mean, like, I look at you as brown. I mean, like, when I'm looking at, like, in terms of color, you and I are both
Copper.
would fall into brown or copper, or like, but Black. I mean, even your hair is like salt and pepper. I mean, you know, that's not even black. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you're digging yourself into that shit.
I mean, like, I don't
Doesn't
know.
matter.
Like,
At the end of the day,
what-
does it even matter? I mean,
it
don't.
it doesn't. And to your point, yeah, do you want to get into an explanation like you're doing right now
Yeah,
all the
like-
time?
No,
Nobody
yeah.
has time for that shit, you know? Realistically, I don't give a fuck where you're from.
Yep.
As long as you're a good person,
Yep.
you know, we can vibe out. Cool. You know what I mean?
So that's how you feel too, right?
Labels, yeah, I get
Yeah,
it, man. I'm not cool with
I'm
that.
tired
Yeah.
of labels.
I don't
man.
care for all that. I mean, it's too much effort and too much time to put in all that for what? I'm not going to stress and worry about all that.
I love that.
At the end of the day, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God.
There
But
you
you know
go,
what?
man. There you
People
go.
are still gonna be, you know.
Oh, you'll see that
arguing
shit
about
everywhere.
that.
I mean, that's
bullshit.
people. That's dumb. That's what they want to do. Go right ahead. But no, for what? No.
Man, that's why I like you guys, man.
Damn, there you go, man. There you go, for real.
But hey, broski, I need some help. Okay, my son is turning 50.
The one that was ugly?
Yeah.
He's the one that was called ugly.
Yeah.
Let's start with that.
You just making it worse right now. Just saying.
Wait. Did things improve as he got older from a baby? To,
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
There it is.
He look better than me. So shit! And you know what? He's lighter, and I'm darker, so he look better than me. I'm cool with that. As it should, my son should look better.
I
than
like
me.
your color, bro.
I mean, yeah. I'm cool with my color too. But
Did you see? I mean, like, look at the pictures that we took.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. No, the pictures I took of you.
Oh yeah.
Hell
So,
dude. All right,
So-
keep going.
So okay, but you guys need your help. You know, my son, he's finna turn 15.
Bam, big numbers.
Yeah, and the thing he asked me is, Dad, when you gonna teach me how to drive?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Is that a big deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Get behind the steering wheel driving with amongst other people.
No, you're not going to take them on like here to the street. You're not going to do that. Go to Walmart parking lot.
Walmart? How? That parking lot always full cars.
No, dude, there's sections on the side, sometimes on the back side. Go to like where they sell cars at. There's like a lot of empty lots right there. You can go straight, show them how to reverse. I've taught people how to drive throughout my time, and I always go to those spots like that.
Okay. You know where the old Montgomery ward is?
There was a Montgomery ward. I haven't heard one of those in a while.
Oh, well, it's now like some church. But anyway, there's a parking lot there that's never any cars in it. So you just
go to a
gotta
church
look for that. Yeah.
Yeah, whenever they don't have service,
Yep.
just go in there and just teach them how to drive.
Okay, this
Problem solved or no?
what? Yeah, that problem solved. But what age do you think he should be driving?
I think when he's long enough, tall enough to be behind the steering wheel. 15 is at that age. So I look at my son, homeboy's fucking tall as shit. And I wouldn't mind teaching him right now. You know what I mean? He's what, 12 years old right now? I wouldn't mind teaching him. But I think like at that age will be perfect.
Perfect.
Why not? Shit. You know what I mean? Look, they're not little kids anymore. You know what I mean?
I know they're not.
You'll be surprised how good they can drive already based off of these fucking video games they play.
Hell
you know what I mean?
I agree.
So you'll be surprised, man. You know what I mean? You put them behind the wheel and shit.
I put that to a test, boy.
No, but that was the first time though.
Yeah, but
You got to get the feel for the car. You know what I mean?
yeah, but my heart went in my ass, boy. When I couldn't get behind that wheel.
But you
boy.
got it waxed already. You know what I mean? So it's still feeling weird.
It's smooth. Come on.
Yeah, it's smooth, but man, good God, but it's just that when I seen him,
How patient are you?
I'm patient, I don't know, but I'm more like in between.
Are you like, damn it, man? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You can't do that because that gets them more nervous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
You got to be the one to relax because if you're relaxed, he'll be relaxed. You know?
Yep.
And just be like, hey, just drive slow. You can't be, driving fast with it too. You got to drive slow and then make your left, make your right type shit. Everything goes slow. Once you see that they can do those, then you start, okay, put a little bit more gas in it. You know what I mean? And do those same moves over and over until you get it.
My friends, I have older friends from church, and they were the ones that were teaching me how to drive before my dad started teaching me. And now my dad, oh my God, dude, like I had anxiety driving driving him. And like, for him to like teach me. Oh my God, dude. So my recommendation is if you know you're going to lose your temper, ask a friend.
Yeah,
Ask
it's
broski.
gonna be worse.
Yep.
I'll go in there. So they said you're ugly, huh? After we're done driving, we got to work on your looks. No, you just got to have patience with it. You know what I mean? That's all it is. It's nothing that if you can't handle it, then don't do that because you're only going to scare him even more. You know?
right. So man, yeah,
That's cool though. I mean that he's taking that next step.
yeah.
Because hey, that's going to be help for you.
Yeah,
You got to get another car, but it's still.
He already got a car.
Oh, okay, he already has a car. Even better. Shit, that's help for you.
Yeah, man. He just,
Hey, the good thing is he is doing this responsibly, and I think you should like honor. And
Can we say that yet? Can we say that he's doing that responsibly?
yeah, he said,
All right.
I mean, instead of doing it behind your back, because then
He probably already did. Fuck, man. I remember me and my brother, man. We used to jack my dad's car, fucking take off, dude.
Yeah, I mean, like what I'm saying is that he came forward, right? He's 15. He came forward to you, letting you know that he's interested in learning how to drive. And I think the earlier that you teach him, the better he's going to be at driving.
Yeah, you get driver's licenses at 16, is it?
No.
Permit at 15,
Permit,
I
15.
think. Yeah.
15?
Yeah, because you can have a
Perfect.
job at 15.
So, Diggity.
Yeah.
So, how old when you started driving?
Legally?
Yeah, legally. Yeah.
My brother taught me, man. I was small, bro. I was small. My dad had a van. And my brother, he's like 4 years older than me. He didn't give a fuck. He would take the van and we would just fucking go cruising. And then he was like, hey, you want to learn how to drive? I was like, yeah. So I got behind the van and just like, you know what I mean? That's how I learned how to drive. But later on, I mean, here's a funny story. I don't know how old I was, man. I know I was way younger than fucking 15. I'll tell you that. But I remember I had an ex-girlfriend back in the day. And she had just bought, or her dad gave her one of those Mitsubishi Eclipse,
Okay, yeah.
So it was stick shift, but she didn't know how to drive it. I said, really? She's like, yeah, I mean, I'll teach you how to drive. It's like, really? Yeah. So we go to like an empty lot, once again, car dealership. There's a lot of like lots out there, right? So I drove. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm never going to get to drive an expensive car like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is like that was the 99 Eclipse, dude, that purple one, from the Fast and Furious. And it was like, it was 1999 during that time. It was a brand spanking new car, bro, with a turbo already installed. I was like, fuck, I could never afford this shit. So I said, fuck yeah, I'll teach you how to drive. So they're like, over, take off, right? So I was showing her the basics, right? And she was getting it. It's a little bit harder to learn how to drive, stick shift in the beginning, but, she was somewhat getting it. But she was getting frustrated. She was like, I can't do this. I said, yeah, you can. You just take it easy. It's always that first shift. First shift is the hardest. After that, you'll get it, So she's like, I don't want to try anymore. I said, okay, you don't have to try anymore. I said, but we're not leaving this lot. You're driving us back. He said, what do you mean? I said, shit, man, I just got comfortable. I said, we're not going to fucking go anywhere until you fucking take us back home. And she's like, you wouldn't. I said, I would. I got nothing else going on. That's what ended up happening. That's how she learned how to drive. Because we're there for an hour. She was flipping out, talking her shit. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't help her anymore. I said, no, you're gonna drive us home. Yeah. Even if we got to take the back roads, that's cool with me. But show me that you're at least trying. And if you're fucking it up, I'm here to help you out. And I'll be like, I was telling her like, dude, you gotta be careful with this car. It's a brand new fucking car. You know what I mean? Yeah. So she was learning how to fucking drive. She drove us home that night.
Oh damn!
Night, because we were there for hours until she finally was comfortable with driving on the road now. But sometimes you just got to push that person, add a little bit of pressure to them. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, I was patient about the whole thing. Wasn't even talking shit. Yeah. I just said, you're driving us home, so you have no choice but to, because if you babysit them too much, not by screaming, not by getting them, you know what I mean? Then that's how you learn. That's how I learned. Big ass fucking van. I couldn't even barely even see, but I was moving it. You know what I mean? And but yeah, man, that's what happened right there.
Damn.
I think the best for me, like I started maybe like 15 after I took my driver's test.
Damn, 15, huh?
15, 16 ish when I started with my friends, But driving like my parents' car on my own, closer to maybe 17, like on my own to go to a friend's house. Damn. Yeah. But the best thing that somebody had taught me, I believe, is the gentle pressing the brakes and pressing the gas. So like you got to be calm when you let them know, okay, let's try this, let go, and then slowly push down. Then let go, slowly push down. So that way you're not.
They're really patient with you.
Yeah.
Man.
So that was the one thing that was really helpful for me, because then I'm breathing as I'm driving, because that's the scariest part. Am I going to be able to stop the car in time? You know what I mean? Because then that's what's going to get me the feel on how fast I can go and how fast I can brake. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember that blue truck I had before?
Yeah, I like that truck.
Dope, bro. Yeah. So anyways, quick story. I go to the dealership, right? Because I saw it. I used to have a Nissan Titan, I believe. No, it wasn't a Titan. It was one of the small ones. It was a little Nissan. I just got it maybe like 6 months before. Then I saw that Toyota. I said, I want that truck. I fell in love with it, man. That blue one, the shit was fucking dope. So I go to the dealership and I hear, man, take this one. They're like, well, you're still making payments on it. Fuck it. You're going to be upside down on it. Fuck it. And I got the truck. And they're like, and I look at it, stick shift. I was like, oh, shit. I'm not good at driving this shit, right? Oh, shit. So the person brings it out, right? And they're like, all right, man, go ahead, man, test driving it, right? And then I'm like, all right, cool, man. So I get in there. Boom, right? And the guy was like, hey, man, like, do you know how to drive stick? I'm like, yeah, I know. Boom, fucking stalling. Those motherfuckers, if you don't know how to do that first shift right, it would jump. It's not like these easier cars, right? That motherfucker would jump. You're like, oh shit! And if you hit the brake, boom! It's just like it's a really bad fucking. People who are old like my age and shit, they won't know what I'm talking about. You know, they don't make those kind of cars anymore and shit, right? But man, I had to learn how to drive that shit. I learned how to drive it while I was fucking taking that truck out for a test drive.
Oh shit!
That dude was pissed. He was happy after I got it, but he was all pissed. Man, I thought you knew how to drive. I'm okay.
Damn.
Oh,
Hey, at least you weren't driving on the hill because you know that shit rolls back.
Oh yeah. That's another one I had to learn later on.
Oh,
And shit,
shit.
but you just get used to it. You know what I mean?
Okay, for me, I was driving when I was 11 years old.
Oh shoot!
But thing about it is, didn't nobody teach me.
You took off too, huh?
I was breaking into cars.
Oh, that's a good way to learn.
Yeah.
And,
Add some pressure.
and
No expense on you.
exactly. I was just breaking in cars, and they said, I wonder how fast this car go. So I just break in it and go take it for a test drive.
Wow.
And just drive. I was young, just driving all night, just driving.
Dang Cadillac, I would
practice.
never have.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, if you knew the old me, but woo, my goodness.
Wow.
But yeah, I was doing that. Then I think what was the first car? I said it was a 1986 Cutlass.
Those are long too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Brown. It was brown.
Ew.
It was a brown. I called it a boat because it was so.
That's what it was. Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I started driving. When I got in there, I said, "Damn, the damn alone." Whoever was, the owner of the car was long. So I had to, like the seat. I had to, like to pull the latch, the slide it on up.
Yeah.
I'm still off a little bit. So
shoot.
so I had to slide up close to the steering.
Yeah.
And boy, and did my thing and start driving the car. Oh man.
Did you have to stand up?
Well, no, I came
those cars are
closer.
long.
Yeah, I had to come closer.
Jeez.
And, man, I was getting close to hit different cars, but man.
Oh, man.
But I was
That's how you learn.
I was doing that. The gas cylinder and brake at the same time.
Yeah.
Man, then after a couple times, I'm just driving then, so I was
Did you
good.
get in a car accident?
Nah.
Oh, shit.
I came close to though, but I was good now. So now I pass the torch to my son. So that's why I was kind of like,
Hell yeah. Fucking,
Man.
you gotta get it done and shit.
Yeah, I gotta get it done. So
Hell yeah. That's fucking hella cool right there. Good memories right there, you guys. Great memories and shit. I don't have time to read the weekly weird news today, but I will read that one article real quick. It says she graduated with a 3.87 GPA, but could barely read. Now she's suing a school district in Washington State. Man, this is going on. Do you want me to read a little bit about it? Have you heard about this?
That. Yeah.
So you tell us about that story then.
What? No, I mean, I heard about that.
Oh, but you don't know the full story then.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
and
living
tell
with
them.
Washington, for most families, high school diploma is the key to unlocking your future. But for Makina Simonson, a special needs graduate, okay, so she's special needs and graduate, hers did just the opposite. Fuck, I can't even read. As a student with special needs, Makina's graduation day was filled with promises. And I quote, I was happy. I was like, oh my gosh, I finally made it, unquote, she said. 4 years later, though, she feels it was all a time of broken promises. The academics were hard, but Makina graduated with a 3.87 GPA despite finishing her senior year reading at first grade level. Did you feel like they prepared you for life? She was asked. Not at all, she replied. I should have earned that. I should have earned that diploma, not just something that really got me nowhere. What? I should have earned that diploma, not just something that really got me nowhere. I guess I read it right. After graduation, Makina planned to enroll in a vocational program in Washington State, which helped transition special needs students into independence life and would have been free of charge because she received a diploma. However, Makina was ineligible. Instead, she had to enroll in a similar program at a local college at a cost of more than $40,000 a year. Now, if she's special needs, I wonder if she had like a speech thing too. You know what I mean? Because sometimes that goes hand in hand, right?
Yeah.
Makina's family is now suing the school district, claiming benevolent discrimination. Her attorneys argue that well-intentioned or not, the district should have withheld her diploma until she completed its vocational program. Fuck, I can't be for shit too. Mm-hmm. What do you think about that, man? I mean, is that 4 years later? She comes back and she's like, hey, man, I can't fucking be doing this shit. Like, I can't read. I can't keep up with everybody else.
Honestly, like, I think
4 years later.
Well deserved.
All right.
To get sued. If you're allowing kids to get through without trying, you're supposed to be the expert in education. Yeah. And they should have taken, they should have been like very mindful that she is a special needs person, that she has to learn reading in a different way or differently than other kids. And just allowing her to pass is a lazy way of teaching. In fact, that's not even teaching. You know what I mean?
You just kind of give her a pass and that's a wrap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're just a daycare.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's a fucking trip right there, man. But anyways, man, that was a good conversation right there. I'm sorry I couldn't get to the rest of the articles, but, our guests are already here, so we got to wrap this thing up.
Oh, let's go.
But what a great way, to kick off the show and shit. So stick around for the second half of the show.
When I need a laugh or a shoulder to lean on, I call my broskies. When it comes to fun, I always run with my broskies. They're my pals, my buddies, my cronies, my friends. They're here for me, I'm here for them. I never lose, I always win with my broskies. They're my pals, my buddies, my cronies, my friends. They're here for me, I'm here for them. I never lose, I always win with my broskies. With my broskies.
Hey everyone, it's your girl, Madam Micah from the Fungal Pharmacy. When I'm in the lab, you best believe that I am making quality capsules, teas, and chocolates. And when I'm making that candy, you better believe that I'm bumping that Bakersfield Underground the Bug. Hit me up on Instagram and let me take care of all of your mushroom needs. Much love, everyone.
You've heard Go Live personal training on the Bug, and now it's time for you to visit the facility. Go Live personal training offers many services such as group fitness, youth sport training, and personal training. Come and visit the Go Live training facility where you will see a variety of workout equipment to better enhance your workout. They also offer one-on-one personal training, meal planning, grocery shopping, meal prepping, counseling, so they have you covered no matter the situation. Go Live Personal Training has the best team of fitness professionals that will get you and your body in sync on the path towards reaching your fitness goals. So what are you waiting for? Visit Go Live PT on all social media or golivegt.net. KRJ Collectibles is a spot where all the broskies go to find the rarest and dopest collectibles. From Funko Pop, Bandai Namco figures to my favorite, McFarlane Toys collectibles. With special guests popping up for live in-person meet and greet like the hardcore legend himself, Mick Foley, to the original Incredible Hulk, Lou Ferrigno. At KRJ Collectibles, you never know who's gonna show up next. Follow KRJ Collectibles on social media to be the first to find out about their famous super sales. So don't be left out. Visit KRJ Collectibles at 1410 Weibel Road, Suite 102. That is 1410 Weibel Road, Suite 102.
Yo, Bako, got a vision that needs to pop? Lade Productions is the spot where creators make waves. We're talking visual, audio, print, all in one place. Drop your next hit, shoot that fire content, or print out the dopest designs. It's all here. This ain't just a studio. It's your creative HQ. Lade Productions, where Bakersfield creates.
This is your boy Mike Z on the BUG, man. I want to thank all you guys for listening, but make sure you smash that follow button, hit that like button, and if you don't, I'll catch up with you, putos. Got my Nina by my side. She is always down to
Who really wanted them outside? Let's get it in the dogfight, ripping a pound for pound. Gonna be a long night for 'em if they want that smoke. When the boogeyman rap, better lock that door. When the hoodie pitch black with a primitive flow. But
man, yeah, I love honestly just writing, like trying to push myself. Like songs like this, I'm just trying to push the pen as far as I can possibly go. Don't even have to rhyme like you can spend half of the time. When I hear that, it just makes me want to just start freestyling. Maybe y'all change my name to Lil Claim to Fame and then rock a chain that says trap.
Fucking hella cool right here.
Saying they just copy paste and then put the mic to their ass. Drop a loud beat, a SoundCloud link to a big pile of crap. And even Fauci could come vouch for me that this shit is spreading too fast. I got unlimited flow and I know wherever I go, I gotta remember that no one can change rap. Without giving it all that you got, you gotta be ready to hop in any beat anywhere on the mat. I've been in the game too long, I got a rain suit on. I'ma let the blood roll off. When I massacre anybody that got fame with a bag of dirt, the cemetery of the bathtub. I find like myself like having a hard time, like really I feel like I'm always writing and writing and writing and writing, that I never really take the time to like try to like really listen and remember songs in my catalog. So like when I get ready for shows, like I'll just like sometimes at the show, like the last show I had, I just showed up and just freestyle like my whole set. That's like honestly one of my favorite things to do, is just to just freestyle. Like to me, that's just like I don't know, it's like the purest form of hip hop.
Oh hell yeah,
to me, it's just like seeing it right there in front of you being made with like nothing else other than just the beat.
Yeah, it's an exercise for the brain, huh? Yeah.
Put a bill up on the hill, a Peter wax on the blunt rap beat, feeling me with a comeback. I'm back up a trilogy, running back all rant on this. Don't slack if you stacking them hits, keep writing and dropping them quick like you don't got an option to sit.
I think around talking the shit. It was probably like a year or two ago. This ain't the game, but I think it's probably been a while since I put it out. It was honestly really fun to to perform it like on stage. I think I've only done it once, and successfully like done it once to like no backtrack on it, like just all the way through ripping it from the start to finish. I think it was at the Republic in Visalia that I did it, but like trying to remember it takes time. Like if I were to try to remember it right now, even with the song playing, I'd probably be tripping up over my own stuff that I've written. I find myself that happening a lot. Is like just writing so much that I kind of just forget stuff that I've already written.
Did I mention it's a rap intervention? Cause the pen been more like crystal meth in front of method. I don't ever wanna stop rapping. I don't wanna drop tracks if there's no passion left. I'm gonna lock back in. How many people I gotta wake up and lead them away from all the demons that try to take rap? Cause I feel like a place where nobody wanna be safe and everybody just wanna see all
man, I wish I could, man. This fucking this is insane right here though, you know what I mean?
A place where nobody wanna be safe and everybody just wanna see all black. Who want the smoke?
I was originally I had like another version of this song where there was more of it, because I cut the beat. There was like at least like another minute where I was trying to like write even crazier stuff. But I kind of just got burnt out on the 2996 project of just like trying to just keep making more and more stuff.
The jam-pack album.
Yeah, honestly, I really want to relaunch it. I feel like I be posting stuff without really trying to market it or really like put it out there. I'm more just like stuck just making art for the love of it and kind of just forgetting about that side, which is something I need to work on definitely.
Just some practice sharpening the pen.
Here, yo, we already got the show started over here. Hey, let me do the proper intro for you right here. Hell yeah! And we are back with the Bakersfield Underground, the Bug. And you just heard our broski Jlooon with the title track 2996 off of the album 2996, which is one of your fucking dope ass albums they have. Out of, man, you got a lot of albums out there, broski, you know what I mean? And a lot of good albums as well, you know? So I want to welcome you over here to the Bakersfield Underground. You know, thanks for coming over here on the show today. Can you let everybody know where they can find you at on social media, man? Pick a camera. I don't know which one is yours. That one, all right.
You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Spotify. Pretty much everywhere where you can listen to music. I'll be trying to stay consistent on YouTube. I really want to just be posting more on YouTube. I kind of want to make that the main channel of just posting my music over like some crazy edits. But yeah, you can listen to my music anywhere: Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. I got a lot of it, so yep.
It's available everywhere, man. Go ahead and check it out for real, man. You got a long list of music and great music, like I said. You know what I mean? So let's start from the beginning, though. You know, I mean, right now we're talking about, you know, you're in a little funk right now, and I'm gonna get into that also. But what got you into music?
I I think like, cause I honestly originally when I was younger, I never really thought of hip hop. I never really listened to any artist specifically. It was never really an interest in my mind. Growing up around like getting into my teenage years, I was really heavily just into skating. And
nice, all right.
Yeah, I used to just skate a lot. I used to put all my time into just skateboarding, and I guess just like when the little skate group kind of fell apart, I was searching for something else to do, and then just one day I heard a freestyle that my older brother did on just the MP3, and then once I heard him freestyling, it just really made me want to try, and then I tried to just write my first song, and it came out honestly pretty terrible. I didn't tell anybody either. I crumpled up the paper, threw it behind the TV, and just forgot about it. And then a couple months later, I tried one more time, and then ever since then, I just never ever stopped. And that was like when I was 13.
Damn, multi-talented. 13, you said?
Yeah.
Damn. Do you remember what the first song was about?
It was just like, I remember back then when I was younger, I was so heavily into just wanting to cram as much big words as possible into to a song. And like, I didn't notice it at the time, but it was really like slowing me down in like the learning process. I was so like focused on big words rather than trying to structure how I'm saying things. So I just know that the first song I was writing was just a lot of words that I probably didn't even really know the meanings to. It was just really just trying to fit as much words in as I could.
Were you reading books during that time, you know, to learn these words as well? You know, because on your catalog now is very lyric heavy, even from the beginning, from the first album, you know? It's very lyric heavy. So were you reading books at that time to expand your, you know, your words?
Yeah, I was actually, honestly, I was reading a dictionary, and I wish I would have still do it to this day, but I used to just read a dictionary anytime I had like downtime at school or just wherever, or just at home. I would just be looking through a dictionary, and I can even remember just picking through a dictionary when I would hear my brothers coming. I would try to hide it because I didn't want them to ask, what the hell are you reading the dictionary?
Oh, okay. You didn't want to feel like it was like you were weird or some shit like that. I mean, all right. Hey, but you were challenging yourself. That's fucking crazy.
That's why I was so heavy into wanting to use big words, because I was reading the dictionary over and over and just trying to like figure out different words. Or if I would hear a cool word on TV, I would just jot it down in my notepad, and just next time I would write a song, I would just try to utilize that word. It's something that I really want to go back to doing, because it's something that I stopped doing.
That's... What motivated you to, well, not motivate, but how do you even start to even read the dictionary? You just open it up and whatever page is there type shit? Or do you start from A and work your way on down?
I think just like when I really started writing, when I started to like actually try to listen to hip hop, and I would hear people like, I don't know, like Joey Badass, or of course like Eminem, hearing their lyricism, it made me want to try to use some of those words. And we had a bunch of old dictionaries at the house just from like my Aunt Mary. I don't know, she gave them to us a long time ago, but
legit physical books.
Yeah, physical dictionaries. But yeah, I had like a couple of them that I would carry around, and I would just always read them. And if I thought, I would read the word, and then if the definition was cool to me, is what would make me want to use the word, rather than just like, oh, that word sounds cool. It was the definition that would like really make me want to use the word. And even in my mind, I'm like, people are probably not even going to know what this word is, because a lot of the words are just random, but it just was cool to me. It was just so cool to me to try to
That's fucking words. Dope. That is fucking hella cool. Did anybody ever hit you back up about, hey man, what do you mean on this lyric right here? Because, you know, you do, your vocabulary is very big, like I said. So has anybody ever hit you up about, hey man, what did you mean by this right here?
I think it was just mostly like probably like my family, because when they finally did like discover, or I let them know that I was making music and they would listen to it, a lot of the times it'd be like my brothers or my cousins like wanted to know what certain words were, like what I was meaning. But yeah, it was mostly just like my family definitely at the start, and of course like eventually it was like my friends more or less, but it was definitely just my brothers and my cousins always wondering what I was actually trying to portray in my music.
That's dope, though, because they're interested in what you have to say, right? They're not just skipping through or anything like that.
Yeah, definitely. My family was, like, the biggest fans. They still are, like, my cousins, my brothers.
Hey, and if anything, family will be the people that are going to tell you the truth, right? Whether you're good or you fucking suck, right? Either or.
Yeah, definitely. I honestly remember my older brother letting me know that when he first started hearing my songs. He was telling me that, like, one of the first things he said was like, Adam, because they call me Adam. He was like, I would let you know if you sounded like shit. But this is actually good. And I think that's what definitely made me want to keep going. It was like hearing other people, like not just myself thinking that it's good. And specifically my family, my brothers, my older brother, just like letting me know that it was good was definitely something that made me want to keep going.
Since your music is very like lyric heavy, like I said, do you ever find it sometimes where you're like, man, I'm having a hard time to think of something new to say?
Yeah,
because you touch upon a lot of different subjects, in your music.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of the times, especially when I'm writing a song like 2996.
Yeah, the one that
really
we just
trying
came
to-
in on. Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to push the pin is like when I'll find myself like feeling kind of like stressed out in my head or like tangled up, like headphone wires like tangled up. That's how I feel when I can't get the next part of a song going. It's just like a uncomfortable feeling, specifically when I'm trying to write those really quick songs, and it really takes the right structure of syllables, and when you don't have it with the right word, or it definitely is like frustrating.
Fuck, I bet, yeah. And that's not even the fastest flow that you have in your catalog. It's one of them, but
Yeah.
there's another one that's like, fuck, it's just crazy how quick your flow is,
Yeah, definitely. 2996, and there's this other song, I forget what it's called. I don't know how I could forget the names of my songs, but
I mean, you got so many, and then the way you write your the name, the title tracks, then right, the way you write them are different too.
yeah,
so
they're always like spelled like
that's
the
cool though.
Man was trying to like write the word out.
Yeah, but that's cool. You get creative with every single piece of the process, of the music. So that's fucking hella cool. So writing lyrics like that though, like you said, it's not just you're not just giving a verse here. It's like, man, you're going you put so much in one verse, and you give us 3 verses in the tracks here. So, man, so how do you turn that shit even off, bro? It seems like your mind is just constantly going.
Yeah, honestly, it really is. That's a really good way to put it, because even when I'm not making music, if I find myself just like surfing YouTube or just like playing video games or just doing something not related to music, I'll always remind myself, it'll be like a part of myself in my head that reminds me like, yo, you're kind of wasting time, you're not doing something. And once I start thinking that way, it kind of like makes it harder to make music. But it really is hard to shut it off sometimes, because even if I'm like in a good spot, I had a good show, I'm always like wondering what's next, or like specifically if I make a good song, I'm always wondering, asking myself, can I make another one that's going to be as good as that one to me? Because that's really always the most important thing. I really just make music just because I love it.
Yeah, hell yeah. So, okay, so the song 2996, which is what we're talking about right now, right? A song of this caliber, I'm gonna say, right? Because this is a really good fucking track. This is like the 8th album in already, and you're still putting out music like this. You know what I mean? Like, that can't be fucking easy. Like you say, you're always trying to outdo yourself in every track, not just album, but every track, right?
Yeah, I'm always wanting to. Sometimes I'll take a little break off of the fast tracks, but always in my mind, I'm always wanting that next one, like. Because I've had a lot of fast songs that I've written and a lot that I've recorded, but when I'm done recording them, I don't know, they don't feel the same as they did when they were up here, so I'll just scrap them. Those are a lot of like fast tracks that I have that nobody has really heard, because when I hear them, like, to me, it doesn't sound good. So I'm like, if it doesn't sound good to me, I don't think it's going to sound good to anybody else.
Yeah, I would get that, yeah.
I still have them, like all the tracks that don't come out, I have them in this little file called Throwaways, and I want to eventually release them, but it's just...
How many are we looking at? 20, 30 of them?
Honestly, I'd probably say like 100.
Fuck,
like,
bro.
A little more than 100 of just like songs that I just didn't think they didn't sound right. When they came out, it just didn't sound how I thought they were going to sound when they were up here in my head, because I swear I'd be performing them, or I'd just be like recording them in the house or just saying them out loud, but then when I put them down, it just didn't come out how it really was. And I'll just
I get
them.
that. Yeah. Do you think sometimes like your pen and your hand can't keep up with your mind?
I think it's like some days, I swear there's like some days where like if I were to like look at my stats, I would be looking at like my delivery, like my emphasis, and some days they'll be like at 100 maxed out. And then there's some days where like I feel like my stats are like lower, like I can't say the words how I want to say them, or like it's just different. I can't really describe it, but there's days where I feel like if I recorded it and it didn't sound good to me, if I were to just try to go back another day and re-record it and take the time to like really just try to fix the song, I really feel like they would come out good. But in that moment, I'm just like, on to the next one.
I'm done and on, right? Yeah. Because you don't want to force it also, right?
Yeah. I feel like definitely it is just like, it has to be the right day and the right moment. Like I can never just record, like tell myself, okay, I need to record something. It has to be like, I genuinely want to record something. I just feel like it has to be the right day, or it just doesn't come out the way that I want it to.
Do you think it could be like maybe it's not the right beat also, you know, or is it, do you think it has anything to do with that?
Yeah, I think it could be that, because sometimes it always goes back to like the little forcing part, because there's sometimes like when I go too long without like one of those fast tracks in my mind, I'm like wanting one, and then when I have that mind state of like, okay, I need to outdo myself, rather than, because there's times when I write those fast tracks are because I hear a beat and then just start writing for fun, but it's just that little bit of the, okay, I need to outdo myself is what kind of throws me off.
Yeah, because you don't want to put shit product out there also, right? Do you feel like the fast rapping, right? The fast paced music, that's your style? That's what you're trying to aim for? Because you give us a lot of everything, you know what I mean? It's not just that. Yeah, that does stand out because you're fucking hella good at it, you know? But do you feel that's like what you're about right there? That's what you want to come off?
I think like I always, no matter how much I make music, my bass will definitely always be that type of like aggressive rap. Because when I was younger, specifically when I was younger, I just had like such an immature mind state of just like, I just wanted to just destroy everybody in rap.
Well,
like,
yeah, you gotta have that.
Like specifically the industry people, like that's what was my mind state, and I just feel like that was what kind of hindered me pretty bad in my early years of just like being so just like aggressive. But at the same time, it was like really what shaped me into like being able to rap the ways that I do, is because I was always like just wanting to just be as good as I possibly could. Because I would see people, I don't think that anybody that's rich or like that's famous, and I don't see a difference than them and me and like a lot of my friends that I make music, other than just like the following they have. But I feel like, yeah, at the end of the day, my bass will definitely always be that aggressive, quick rap. But I always want to just make more stuff. I don't want to just stay in one box. I do want to.
Yeah. And you could tell from every album, from one album to the next, you kind of switch it up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you got to test yourself. You don't want to stay in that same lane all the time, you know?
Definitely. You could see just like the different feelings or like moods or just like where I was at mentally in the albums. Like specifically when I was younger ones were like definitely aggressive, more rapping based. And then kind of in the middle, it was kind of like more slowed, melodic. And then towards the end, I just tried like a mix of both, trying to like have the best of both worlds.
Exactly. Just how you describe it. Because that debut album, fuck, bro. Every single track. And it's not, you're like old school. You gave us more than 15 tracks on an album, which is, this is what I love. And it's full of fucking dope ass lyrics, storytelling. Everything was just very well written. You know what I mean? It didn't seem like it was rushed or anything. But fuck yeah, you had a lot to say in that first album, you know?
Yeah, I remember back to a lot of those early albums that I made, like I Hate Everything or like 307. When I look back and I listen to them, I really like think of like that as like one of my best eras of music because of just how much love for the music I had, and I still will always have love for music, but it's just like, I don't know, I just like over the years the meter just slowly goes down. It'll never be empty for anybody who truly loves music, but those early ones just, I feel like they just had so much of my love and motivation and just admiration for music packed into them, and I still have it in my older ones. I feel like it's just a little harder to turn it on because back then I felt like it was just always on, like no matter what.
Oh hell yeah, you can hear it in your voice, you can hear it in the passion. You're right about that. I love that throughout your albums you kind of sprinkle here and there that you want to take hip hop back to the way that it was, right? The way that it should be. Because right now, to be honest with you, I mean, I'm pretty sure you agree with me that hip hop or even rap isn't the same as what it was back then. It's more fucking foolish now, if anything, right? But a true lyricist, right? Like we don't see those every often.
Yeah. That definitely is always like present in my music, like of just wanting. I just want a little piece of hip hop. I just feel like it's just so oversaturated with like a certain style, and over the years I've tried to not be so judgmental and be so snobby with the music and just how like I react to it. But I'm always like wanting to be in the mix and just wanting to like showcase like what I think hip hop and rap is, and nobody has to agree with it, but I just have the specific like mindset for, I guess, how hip hop and rap should be, how it should have, like we should have gone up by now. Like, we should have been way higher than where we are in hip hop, and like to see like where the majority of hip hop is. There's still so much good artists. Not to say that everything's trash. There's amazing artists, a lot of people that are undiscovered, but I just definitely feel like the front runners for hip hop, there should be a lot more of them, like J. Cole level type people. But there's always
I agree with you on
music
that.
out there no matter what.
Yeah, of course. But where it's at right, what you see in the mainstream right now, pretty much, right? Because there's a lot of underground artists that are like, well, they'll blow you away. You know what I mean? For them not to be on TV or getting that exposure, I should say. You know what I mean? But I do agree with you on that, though. And I like that you talk about that shit. And you don't just say, hey, I don't like it, and that's it. No, you give examples why, too. You know what I mean? Which is fucking dope right there. So it's not like you're staying quiet about it.
Yeah, I just feel like I feel so heavy towards that. Like, specific examples are just like, every year I just see like the XXL. Like, it's pretty soon. It's just like not even going to be like, you can't even hear what they're saying. Like, I swear it's getting watered down so heavily.
It is.
Like, to the point where like the people who are on XXL are like getting massive pushes, but not to hate on anybody, like if they put in the work for it, then that's all good. But it's just crazy to see like the spots that they're at, and like, I don't know, some random like 13, 16-year-old kid in like some random unknown town just shredding and just... I don't ever think that it's just me. I need to be in the spotlight. I'm better than everyone else. I just like, I want people to know like that there's just so much more amazing talent that's just so overlooked. Of course, that's what I genuinely want in hip hop, is just to be the voice for so many people who don't have that opportunity or the platform, just to let people know that we're out here.
Yeah, but that being said, I mean, I could put your catalog up against a lot of them people that you see on mainstream, and you'll tear them up, bro. Because like I said, you stay true to that hip hop style, which I really do like. You know, we're gonna get to hear some of your tracks here in a little bit. But yeah, man, like so you grew up. You said listening to Joey Badass, Eminem. What other music was around you? Give me some names or something you grew up with, whether it was rap or anything else.
I think like a lot of my favorite music when especially when I was first starting rapping, I didn't really like look too heavily into certain artists. I was like more of like motivated when I heard my brothers rap, but definitely the specific artists that I could relate from. I think early Earl Sweatshirt, the way he wrote is something that like how I tried to emulate so much like throughout my entire time that I made music.
That's dope.
Like early Earl Sweatshirt, the way that he wrote and how he just organized his words was something that just amazed me so much. And I think like heavily Earl Sweatshirt, Mac Miller's
another one, yeah.
Or like Mobb Deep, even just like the old school artists. Like there was a lot of people that I think like, I guess I should have listened to a lot more. I wish I would have gave my ear a lot more to certain musicians, but I think this like early Earl Sweatshirt would definitely be the person.
That's dope. Because in your music, you don't get too metaphorical, right? You don't kind of. It's very digestible. You know what I mean? The message is right there. You ain't hiding shit, pretty much, and you're just telling your story. But do you ever find it difficult? Once again, let's talk lyrics now, right? Because you say so much in a bar. Do you have difficulty sometimes trying to squeeze words in there or trying to remove to make it flow good?
There's some days where like that are harder than others, definitely, but there's like some days like I swear that they just come so easy. It could be just like the most random moments, like if just me and my girl going for a drive and I'm just playing beats, like I'll just start writing it and it's just coming out like if it was always been there, like effortless. And those are the songs that I know 100%. I have no doubt these are gonna be good ones, but it's the ones that I stay like having to come back for like weeks and try to fix. Those are the ones that I think I get burnt out on. But the ones that I'm just like, they just come so naturally. It could be just the most random thing, just playing a beat while I'm making eggs, or just like, it's just, and as soon as I hear the beat, I'll know, okay, this is gonna be the one. So yeah, sometimes it's harder.
How do you write your music, man? Are you like a pen and a pad kind of person like I am, or do you bust out with your phone, or like how does Jlooon write his music?
Early when I first started, it was definitely on pen and pad, and then I migrated to like typing on my laptop.
On your laptop, all right.
Yeah, and then the phone was like the majority took over, and then just recently I've been trying to get back to writing pad and pen because I feel like that's when I actually made my best music was with pad and pen, and I've been just trying to see if it made a difference at all, just to get back to that. And it feels a lot better, honestly, pad and pen.
What do you think it is? Is it because it's your writing, it's more personal, or are you just trying to old school it like, hey, man, this is how they did it back in the day type shit, you know? What do you think it is? Because, yeah, it makes a difference.
I feel like, I don't know, like an example would probably be like writing pad and pen is like making food from scratch, but like when you're typing on the phone, it's like just microwaving it. You can still get.
Ah, dude, I never heard that before. I like that right there. Yeah.
It's like you can get the same outcome, but I just feel like it just feels so much better with the pad and pen.
Yeah. Yeah. I ask every artist this same question because I don't know what it is. It is different though. There's something there though. But have you ever dealt with writer's block?
Yeah. Yeah. Here and there, I definitely deal with it. I feel like a couple days ago I was dealing with it. I was trying to write a song, and writer's block to me goes hand in hand with like you feel like you need to make something, like you're forcing yourself to make music. That's when I feel like writer's block happens. I feel like it's so easy to get through it. If you have writer's block, just call up one of your homies that you rap with, and it goes away like that. Once you mix energies, it's gone ASAP.
That's interesting.
That's
Okay.
the cure for writer's block. It's just somebody else that you love to rap with. Just bust a freestyle with them, write a song with them, and it's gone. I feel like writer's block
That's
only
dope.
happens when you're alone.
Yeah. Hey, I like the way you said it right now. This is the first time I ever hear it, that writer's block comes with you forcing how to finish a song type shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought about that, but that's true. That is true. So you think sometimes you just got to put it away, leave it alone for a little bit?
I feel like sometimes, like, if the song isn't coming out, just, like, instead of just, like, stressing over it, you got kind of just, the way that I do it, I just act like it's not even existing. I just act like it ain't even there.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like for shows, too. Like, when I'm thinking too much for a show, I feel like my performance doesn't come out the way that I want. But when I'm just, like, coasting and acting, like, I'm just living like if the show is not even there. I feel like that's when you're at your best, when you're not stressing or thinking too much. You just know that it's going to be good rather than just overthinking.
Yeah, sometimes we do that to ourselves, huh? Mentally.
Yeah, I overthink a lot, honestly, and that's like, I feel like that's what kind of plays a role in when I get stuck in a little pit with music, is when I'm just like overthinking it.
Ah, no shit. Let's talk about live performances, because you have a lot of fast-paced music, fast flow, a lot of lyrics, man. How does your breathing come into play when you're doing a live performance? You run out of breath? How do you even deal with that shit?
Yeah, I feel like, honestly, some of my fast songs, I feel like I've only really successfully performed them like a few times, because there's been like a few times where I like don't even try to do the fast song, because in my mind I'm like, I feel like I haven't really trained, because I don't know why. There's a lot of times where I find myself procrastinating up towards the show, which I know that I need to perform. But it's just something that lately I feel like I've been in this little box. But what the time that I have recorded actually performed it good, I had to practice every single day. But
yeah,
I found myself on stage like gasping at certain parts. Like I really had to force the words out. But honestly,
it's an exercise.
It really was, and it was really rewarding though. When I was done, I'm like, it showed myself like that I really could do it, because I was honestly always like iffy about trying to do that, because I didn't want to do it with the backtrack on the song. I want to like legit do it, just my voice. And the beat. But yeah, it's honestly really, really tough to like do them, especially like a long song where there's no breaks, no chorus. It's just bar to the end.
Yeah. Were you ever on stage and you were like, "Fuck, man, why did I have to write this song?"
Yeah, there's like
there's a couple in there.
I'm just like the last like 40 seconds, I'll just like straight start just talking on the stage. I'm just like, nah, dude, I can't, because like I'm thinking of my next songs. I'm like, if I burn myself out on this one, it's just like. It's almost like the same thing as like boxing up there. Like if you don't control your breath the way you want it, you can't. Like you literally physically cannot perform your other songs. There's a few times where I've had to like kneel down on stage and just try to get my breath back, because I can feel it. Like
shit, it was that bad, huh?
Yeah, like I'm really getting. It might have been a little bit of the drinking too. But.
Yeah, that doesn't help. There's because a lot of people don't know about this, right? Performance, because when you're picking your track list, right? Let's say you're gonna go, they give you a couple minutes. Let's say you do 4 songs, right? You try to squeeze them all in there on your set. Are you very careful of which song goes first, second, third, fourth? Or because once again, your breathing patterns and it's very fast paced. You do have some slow paced songs in there. Do you try to throw one in there just to catch up? And you would have to, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think more in my starting, when I first was performing, I was like a lot more methodical on what songs were going where. Specifically for the breathing, because I would like put like a slower singing song, or sometimes have like maybe a chorus of a certain song playing, so then I could use that time to kind of like get my breath back, especially if I had one of the fast songs in there. But I think lately, the last couple shows that I've had, I just showed up with the mind state of just like wanting, just freestyling, just like, I don't know, to me, it's like
dope.
One of the best feelings is just to like, I don't have to prepare because I know when I show up, like, it'll happen on stage. Like the last performance I had in Visalia, I just freestyled, and so like it's one of the funnest things to me, just to
that's dope.
See what comes out. It's like a gumball machine. You just put the quarter in, you just don't know what's gonna come out.
Yeah, that's fucking hella cool. So when you're freestyling, what goes through your mind? Kind of like bring us into your mind. Or do you see a bunch of words floating around type shit, or is it just because you're not thinking about there isn't a specific story that you're trying to tell? You're just trying to, you know what I mean? Keep it going, keep it getting entertaining too. You know what I mean? Have it make sense at the same time.
Yeah, like sometimes I think like 99.9% of the time there's like nothing going on in my head. When I'm like my best freestyles, I feel like there's nothing going on. I see when I freestyle with certain people or like just see people, I could see them like focusing on what they're gonna say when their verse comes, and like once you do that, your freestyle is like, it's gone. Like what you gotta do is just, you gotta listen and just pay attention to everybody, and then once your turn comes, it'll just be there. Like I swear to you, it'll be there.
Really that easy, huh?
It really will. Like if you try to like preheat a line for your freestyle, I feel like it downgrades it. At least for me, like what goes through my head is like nothing. Like if I'm listening to my brother freestyle, I'm listening to him all the way. I'm not thinking, okay, I'm gonna say this, I'm listening to him all the way, and as soon as he's done, I just go, and it's just, for some reason, it's just there. It's just there, but it wasn't always there.
Crazy,
It just took the years of just doing it, and to eventually, it's just like, it's just there now.
When you realizing that you don't have to force it anymore, right? Because I would assume, right? I don't freestyle, but I'm assuming that you already have some kind of words already. You know what I mean? At least set up already, so you know where you're going, type shit. But you say not even that. You just that's fucking crazy, man.
I think it's just like the love for it when you do it so much, and it's not just for freestyle. It could be like for anything, golfing, basketball. Like it's just when you become obsessed with something so much, and like you do it over and over. It's like people are like amazed when they see it, but like they don't really see like what you were doing to be able to get to that point to where it's like, that's like, I feel like the biggest thing, if you're consistent with anything, you could literally be amazing at anything, but the universe has a weird way of just making you want to chill more than be consistent.
Yeah, there you go. So earlier today, before we were recording, we're talking about that you're dealing with like a funk right now, right? Where you're having like a hard time getting motivated, and hearing all these stories, you still have a lot to say. Have you ever considered, maybe on one of your future projects, doing kind of like a tiny destin where you have like maybe 2-3 instruments in the back and you just freestyling?
That would be awesome.
I think that'll be a good challenge, for you, and not just that, you would be able to put out some good fucking music too. You know what I mean? It'll be something different because, once again, I interview a lot of rappers, right? A lot, and it's everybody reaches that point where it's like, I've been doing this for a bit, or maybe they're 3-4 albums deep and they're like, man, I can't think of anything else. I need to be motivated. So why not push yourself? You love freestyling, right? I can see the passion in your eyes and the way that you're telling the stories of your freestyling stories. Why not bring that into into a new album type shit,
Yeah, I've been trying to do that. I really genuinely have been trying to make this little freestyle album. I don't know if any other people in the world experience this, but to me, like if me and my older brother just grabbed some tall cans from the gas station, we just went home, slapped on a YouTube beat on YouTube, and we just started freestyling, like bouncing off each other. We're literally, to me, the two best artists in the entire world. Like the shit that we come up with, and we're not recording it, it's just straight love, and it's just so badass how what we hear, and then they're gone. The verse is gone forever, but I find it so weird when I try to record something, when I have the idea, okay, I'm going to record this freestyle, I genuinely feel every single time like all my stats go down. Rather than just having fun and just like freestyling with my brother, when I try to do it, it becomes a task. Like, it's so weird to me. It's not to say that I've never successfully recorded a freestyle. It's just, I feel like it's so much harder to do it once you have the task.
It becomes a job type shit.
It's so weird. It's so
But I get you though. Yeah.
Because like I said, if I just me and my brother just doing it. It's just freestyle. Some of the best verses you will ever hear.
Oh,
but like
shit.
if we're like, hey, let's put on the mic and try to record them, they'll be pretty good still, but like
Not what
they
it was.
will not be anywhere near the crazy, like out of this world stuff we'll be saying.
Yeah. You just got to find that that
wanna do that,
motivation, I
though.
guess. I think it'll be pretty cool though if you do, but you got to do some live instrument, right?
I'm always down to bust a freestyle. Like, I really feel like that's a great idea. I feel like maybe me and you could do it. We could probably put it
Shit.
together.
Yeah, I'm gonna need several pads, bro, because I can't fucking freestyle. Like, hell no, not at your level. That shit is fucking crazy. But you know what? I think something like that is different, that is new, that is gonna push you to really, try to sound different than the rest of your catalog. You know what I mean? And that's a difficult thing to do, but I think you have something right there. I would love to hear that shit.
That's an amazing idea. I really feel like that should honestly be.
Yeah, you can have that idea, bro.
That's all on you.
Yeah,
for
man.
Sure. I really feel like that's something I should do. Just like set it up and just start recording. Like you said, like the worst that could happen is I record like a not that good of a freestyle, but who knows? I might record something that's awesome.
Yeah, but it's not just the freestyle. We're talking about if you're going like the live instruments, right? All you need is a drum, piano. That's all really you need. If you want to have a guitar, bass, that's cool. But those two things are the only things you really need, right? And I think that it ain't gonna be just, people won't be listening just to your flow. They're gonna be listening to like the music and everything too. How you can bounce your voice around with these two instruments. And if you have a bass player, you know what I mean, have them do some fucking some little bass line while you're spitting right there. Switch it up, you know what I mean? Because you've already done a lot already. But I feel like that's me personally, I like seeing Tiny Desk because, you get to hear their true voice, you get to hear their stories, but they're doing music that they already did, which is fine, right? But with you, I feel like, hey man, you still got a lot more to say, and I think it'll be more of a challenge for yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Live instruments is something I've always wanted to do. Is
that'll be pretty cool.
That would be not myself with live instruments, but like other people doing them. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I've just never had that little ability or the ability. I think it's more of just like the consistency and the attention span to try to learn the instrument. I feel like I've just heavily just conditioned my mind to just writing.
Yeah.
But that idea would be so awesome to have the live band there and just freestyling.
Oh,
that would be so
we're gonna
sick.
talk after the show. That we're gonna have to set something up.
Hell yeah,
that'll be pretty cool if you do like a 5-track. You know what I mean? EP like that. I think that'll open up opportunities for other artists to come and work with you too. Because sometimes, so you collab with several artists also every now and then. Do you feel like that pushes you too? Have you ever been pushed by another artist?
Yeah, honestly, there's a lot. I think that's like one of the things that genuinely makes me want to keep making music is when there's another artist that I'm just like, what the hell? Like Moses Adela from Visalia,
Big
Carson from Fresno. Them two are like some of the craziest artists that I've heard of recent time. They're really, really like amazing, and like when I heard them perform, it just made me want to like start instantly writing. As soon as I heard them, I'm just like, man, I just wish I was home writing, because like when I hear that, it just motivates me so much to want to keep going. Like definitely, I feel like I really need that as another person that's like, I feel like I'm like Goku sometimes. Like I feel like I'm so powerful, just like can just bomb on just like any enemy. But then when I see someone like them pull up and they're like overpowered, it just like makes me want to get stronger. Like I definitely need that. It's just more people like that around me.
That'd be fucking hella cool. I know a lot of artists out there from the Bay Area that will perfectly fit your style and the way that you flow. Dude, they'll keep up with you like that, man. And these are artists, once again, that I've interviewed before that are like you, like, you know what? I gotta find that motivation. What better way than to challenge yourself with another artist that's like on that top caliber too? You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
That'd be fucking hella cool right there, man. So hey, man, there you go. You got some ideas right there already. You know, that way you could get you out of that funk and shit. You know? Do you remember the first time that you recorded on a microphone? You know, you heard your voice back. Did you like your voice, or were you like, oh shit, man, what the fuck is this?
I never really had that. I know a lot of people, when they hear their voice, they're like kind of don't like it, but I never really had that. I think just I was so amazed at hearing myself on a beat. Like the only thing I was thinking of, like, dude, I got my own song. Like I didn't even care about how like my voice sounded. But I remember the first time I got a mic, I was from my my older cousin, Big Germ, he gave me a mic because up until that point I was recording off tablets or like this little MP3 that my older brother gave me. But I remember the first time I got a mic and recorded, it was like the coolest thing. I genuinely felt, I was like probably like 14, but I already felt like, oh, I made it. I made it. This is it.
I'm rich.
Yeah, but it was just so cool to like be able to record on the mic for the first time. It's definitely like
to really hear your voice, right?
Yeah.
On some headphones, you're like, oh shit, do I really sound like that?
Yeah, it was definitely one of the best moments ever to hear it cleanly, not just through like the tablet or just record it off of like a little sound recorder app, but through the actual mic and audio box. Yeah.
Do you feel like you have to fix like your punctuation, you know, the way that you say certain words? Because now you can hear it clearly now, you know? There's no hiding that shit now.
Yeah, I always find it funny, like how like when you're speaking to someone normal, like no song, like you'd be like, oh, can you go get the door? But like if you're rapping, you'll never pronounce it as like door. You would always be like, you just shave the R off the end.
Yeah, yeah.
Like dough.
Yeah, you're right.
But
you're right about that.
You don't even hear it, like you don't hear the dough, but it's just such an odd thing to do. Just like shave the R's off of the sound.
That is true. Yeah, I haven't heard anybody say that before. That is true. It's just things that you have to accommodate the song, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. Do you want to listen to some music over here?
Yeah.
You ready to listen to some tracks? Yeah. All right. So it was hard for me to pick. I listened to your whole catalog. I went from the beginning all the way to what you have out right now. I listened to every single track. It was hard for me to remove some tracks because due to time, right? So I ended up picking 10 songs, okay? So I picked one song off of each album. And my goodness, you know, so Jloon's catalog is available on all streaming platforms. So go ahead and check it out. What you're going to listen to, we're going to give you a preview of every single track that's in every single album that is out already, including the new ones right here. So go ahead and let me know. Give me the stories behind these tracks, man. The first one I got is I Hate This. Once again, this whole album is fucking dope. You just hated everything during that time. What was it?
Yeah, I remember this. This is off the I Hate Everything project. I remember just like being in just like a very bad mind state at that time. Like how I said, like very aggressive and just wanting to just like showcase my music or like just who I was. This song, I just remember just like I could really remember just being in that old beat up room, just like just wanting to just make something next level. The I Hate Everything was really just showing just where I was at kind of in that moment. I just was really so hateful. Like I remember just through that whole era I was just saying I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. And it wasn't until like I really recognized that, man, I really have such a negative mind state. And that's what made me want to like make the project, because I was just like realizing where I was at mentally, just being so hateful and just like not giving like anything a chance. I was just like only music. Like I hated any other artist, like not my friends or anything, but like all the industry artists. Like I just like I remember at the time I cut listening to anybody off because I was really just so like just like focused on like, dude, I want to make it. And, like, I just remember just being in a really like immature mind state in that time.
But I mean, look at all these tracks that came out with it. I think, I want to bring you back in the future to let's break this album down track by track, because there's so much fucking story, and I hate that I only have to pick one. That I was only able to pick one out of the whole catalog, right? The whole album, actually. So, because I know there's a lot of story going on behind this right here. If you're down for it, man, and let's break down some lyrics too, because like again, this album is very lyric heavy, but you have a lot to say, man. And I love that shit.
Yeah, when I was younger, I feel like I've never really cared about saying or being vulnerable or like speaking from like being emotional. I've never really felt like uncomfortable doing it. I feel like that's what kind of makes my music stand out to some people, is because like what I talk about is the only reason I write is to feel better. And I feel like that's like what really helped me feel better was when I started rapping, and it just helps to just write down what I'm feeling, and it's the only way that I know how to. And I feel like that's just honestly just a big help, just when I just like just using it as a little crutch in life, the music itself. It honestly helps so much.
But how cool is that, dude, that you can get creative like that you have the talent of music? Because, a lot of people don't even have a way to really vent, right? With their issues, with their personal problems and shit. But you have a way to put it into music and write good fucking music, too. Because no matter what the subject is that you touch on that album right there, it's like the way that you write your music, it's like you're bringing us into your world type shit. And it's hard as an artist to capture people that way, capture an audience that way, especially right now where everybody just has that real quick mentality. We tune in, we tune out. And it's hard to captivate an audience into one track with 3 verses and keep them captivated for the rest of the album. You know what I mean? I think you capture that on this album. And that's your debut album, which is fucking crazy right there.
Definitely one of my favorite ones. I Hate Everything, even though it's like at a bad time. Like the music on there, when I listen back to it, it's honestly definitely something I'm for sure proud of. Like something I definitely love to take a listen to every now and then.
Oh, hell yeah. And how cool is it that, you recorded this years ago and someone like myself can pick it up now, this year and be like, hey, man, that album was fucking dope, man. I can relate to this right here when you said this, blah, 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 right? That's fucking hella cool. Do you feel like we write our best music when we're going through like a situation, some tragic shit, versus when we're happy?
Yeah, I feel like even if you're not at that moment feeling like going through like something crazy, I just always feel like the best music, well, at least to me, is personal. I feel like the best music is when it's personal. Like if somebody's talking about, I'd rather always hear somebody talk about what's going on, how they feel, rather than like somebody talking about like what they have or what they.
Yeah.
That to me, I think the best music is when it's personal. I mean, like anybody could notice that from like just like the hit songs that are out there. Like my girl be playing a bunch of music. I may not remember everybody, but like just the lyrics that I hear from them, they're always something personal. And like to me, music is personal.
Yeah. I had a rock band years ago came in, right? And their music is more like it's like heavy metal. Sometimes they do some punk, and a lot of it is like sad shit, pretty much, right? Some sad stories. So then they took a break. They took a long break, and I asked the lead singer. I said, "Hey, man, like, what was the reason why for this gap right here?" He's like, realistically, I'm just happy. Like, I've been happy. Like, I cannot write happy music. So they were just stuck on that limbo. You know what I mean? And they didn't come off with another album for like another year after we did that interview. And once again, I guess he had to go through some situations and shit, or I hate to say live life, because he's going through a situation type shit, but that's what brought out his creativity too, I guess he just had nothing to write about after he was happy and shit.
Yeah, I find it hard to write happy music too. I feel like I've only ever done it like successfully, like maybe once or twice, but it really is hard. Unfortunately, I feel like the best artists always are. They have something going on with them, or like some shit.
You have something to talk about, I guess, right?
Yeah.
It is different though, writing a happy song versus, something that, because I guess that just comes because you want to pour your heart out in every single track, obviously, right? But it's kind of hard when you're like, when you're happy, you got nothing going on like that is disturbing your life at that moment.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I always used to say like I never would have started making music if I was like happy back then when I was a kid. I feel like music was like something that, I don't know, it really felt like medicine. Like no matter what, how lonely I felt, music was literally always there. Like every single night when I couldn't go to sleep, music was literally just there every single time.
That's fucking hella cool right there, man. The next one I got over here is Get Ash On.
Oh, yeah.
There's another dope-ass track right here.
This is just, like, still in that same mind state era of just, like, I remember hearing Logic's version of this song, because it's a Logic beat from that Lobotomize. I remember I'm just like, my mindset was like, I want to try to outdo Logic on
Whoa, that's a tough one.
Yeah, because he honestly, I've always thought Logic is a very, very good artist. His lyricism, his pace, his like syllable structure, and everything has honestly always been like top notch. I just remember as a kid, I was just like, I want to write something that's like just as badass, if not even more.
That's dope right there, yeah.
But this, yeah, I love this song. There's a lot of lyrics in here that,
hell yeah.
Like that right there, I don't care about the artist, I don't care about me back. It's like, was my mind state back then. Like how I said, I just cut off listening to anybody famous at all. Cause like that's what my mind state. Like I don't care about anybody that wouldn't be playing me, was my mind state. Like if they wouldn't play me, why am I gonna sit around and play them? It's an immature mind state, and I'm glad I don't feel that way anymore, because I feel like I'm so much better off appreciating all music, all walks of music. I feel so much better up here. But back then as a kid, I was just like,
that's how I feel.
So angry at everybody for no reason. They didn't do shit to me. So mad at people who are genuinely just making music for the love of it. But yeah, it's just like that little part of me is always there. That's what just like makes me want to keep going.
Yeah. You think you were just finding motivation in anything pretty much? You know what I mean? Because obviously you're not gonna care if they dig your music or not, right?
Yeah, it was just like, I feel like it was just that little bit of spark and just like little fire underneath, just like, nah, hell nah, I'm better. That's what was always on my mind. It was just like, no, I'm putting in more time. I always say back then, like, even if I don't get famous, at least I'll be the person that did it the longest, made the most music, and never stopped. Like, that's honestly how I feel. Like, I don't think I'll ever stop. It's a sad thing when I see people stop. It's honestly one of the saddest things to see people stop making music when at one point they loved it so much.
Yeah, but even someone like Logic, right? He went through that situation too, where he just didn't want to write anything anymore for a while, right? He was just done. So didn't he retire too and shit? Then he just came back.
He pops back up. That fire never goes away.
Yeah, as much as you try to like to put it away for a bit, I mean, which is healthy for you, really, for your mind and your heart, right? But it's never gonna go away.
I feel like he was, even though he wasn't posting the music, I feel like every day he was probably still writing. He probably still writing. It just never goes away. That's at least how I feel. If you genuinely were obsessed with music, there's no way to just not care about it anymore.
Man, for real, you're right about that right there. Do you find that kind of scary and shit? That, you know, it's always gonna be there no matter where you go. Doesn't matter if you take a trip to a whole other country. You're gonna get motivated. That those you know, those wheels are gonna start turning again.
Hell yeah! Like anytime, like I'm still motivated. Like when I just hear other people, especially like now that I'm older, I'm 29, and I like see that. Like that kid Carson I was talking about, he's younger, like in his early 20s. When I first heard him, like it really like was an eye opener. Like, damn, these kids are like so beast, like so early.
Hell yeah. How do you feel about the new music that's coming out now? You know what I mean? Where we're only getting one verse and that's it. You know what I mean? One chorus now.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, it's still really, really good music, still great music. I mean, it's just kind of crazy. Like one song, it'll be like the chorus is like 90% of the song, and it'll be a catchy chorus, but I guess I'd always just prefer bars over a chorus, but that's just my stupid mind state.
No, I mean, everybody has their opinion and shit. Me personally, like I've said it plenty of times, it's like you kind of lose me a little bit in there, because me, I like storytelling, I like the lyrics, you know what I mean? I like listening to bars, I like breaking down lyrics and shit. But if you don't have that, if you come in with one verse and you're out, it kind of just takes all that away. And sometimes they don't really, their penmanship ain't all that great either, right? Which, okay, I guess, right?
Yeah, but I just feel like there's sometimes like they just don't even, they might not just give themselves enough time. I really feel like there's a lot of the times like where they're just like, they could have took more time to put in more, but they just didn't. And it probably would have made the song a lot better. Like one of the examples is, I forget what it is, but that XXX song with Trippie Redd.
Okay.
I forget what it is, but like X has like this really short verse. It's an amazing verse. I always just wondered like why he didn't keep going. Like that's how I feel on certain songs. Like I feel like they could do more, but they just didn't. But
that's interesting. Do you think if you added more to it, they probably did write some more to it, but they just kind of like, nah, I'm not feeling that. You know, it kind of doesn't go with it.
Yeah, I guess maybe sometimes more is better, sometimes it isn't. It's just, I guess, personal opinion. I always just prefer, like, I just want to hear more. Like, if it's a good song, I would rather hear more than just the same thing being repeated.
Of course,
sometimes that thing that's being repeated is, like, the best part, so you can't even hate, because, like, sometimes it's just so
everybody
catchy.
has their style of doing it and shit. Yeah, you're right about that. Let's talk about Talk Stick. I like that.
Oh, yeah. That Breaking Bad line at the start.
Ever since I met you,
I used to love just putting in random old audio clips into all my music. I still try to do it when I can. It was more heavy in my earlier years.
Nothing inside of my mind, nothing inside of my mind ever goes right.
Yeah, I honestly love this flow. Well, what project is this off of?
The album?
Yeah.
This one is off of your third album, which is, here, let me pull it up right here. It says Live from Sickness.
Oh, yeah. Live from the Sickness. That was like in the era where I was just like sadly just so heavily involved in just like doing pills. I don't do that anymore. I haven't for so long, but I think that's why the whole inspiration was Live from the Sickness, because like I didn't think of it as a good thing. I knew it was bad, but like I wanted the project to just be like it's live. Like how I was viewing it back then, it would be like if everybody was just watching me like live from my sickness, which
it go
just like just that whole era of just being so careless. I feel like the early years, just like a lot of regret for how I carried myself in my earlier years. I made a lot of good music, but like when I think back, I'm just like I would have traded it to have better behavior or just to have been a better version of myself at the time. Like I have a lot of good music to look back at it, but when I do really start to think of it, I'm like, man, I was not doing good here. The music, I love it, but like I said earlier, it's just that pain and everything that was going through my mind. It's like there's so much to put out. I feel like it was just, especially in my early years, it was just so much to get out.
God damn, man, I'm over here loving all these albums, bro. But the way you're describing it, it's okay. You were going through a lot of shit, you know what I mean, during that time. But that was your way to vent, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And I think, like, thinking about it long term now, right? Several years apart from this, you're kind of looking at it different now. But that's the way that you were feeling. It was a moment in your life.
Yes, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Like, I regret just like how I carried myself, but when I listen to the music, I'm proud of myself for still being able to create that at such a low version of myself. Like I wasn't at my best, and I was still making some of the best music ever. So it's like
Isn't that crazy?
Bittersweet. It's bittersweet when I look back on it, because I'm like, man, you really did good, but you weren't doing good. Like
in your personal life, you weren't doing good.
Yeah, but like in the music, I felt like I was at like my best in that moment. When I would just throw myself in the music, I guess like all my failures and like my flaws just disappeared, and like I was like putting on a cape, or like Clark Kent, you just kind of like just turn into someone else but like,
man, that's interesting, bro. For real. How do you deal with that when you're not doing good in life, obviously, during that point in time, right? And this is several years in already, right? We're probably like within the first 2 years right now of you putting out albums. So how do you feel that music helped you then? And was that more of like an escape? Did you feel that way? Or was it like all your anger was going towards, your music over here during this time?
I think it was just, just kind of just bottling all my emotions up. But letting them out through music was just like definitely just the biggest help. Just because those early years of I had another project, it was called I Hate the Nighttime. And it was because like I genuinely, I hated being up alone. I hated being just up when everybody else was just off. Like it was just something that I just hated that feeling. And even today, I just still don't like the nighttime at all. And that was the one thing, like music would just always stay up with me. Like that was just like the one person that would never be sleepy. The one person that was like just always there no matter what. Like that was just the thing that just, I don't know, it just got so glued to music. And that's just still how I feel to this day.
So you still feel that way? Like is it hard for you to sleep at night? Is that what it is? Because I have that problem turning it off, because I'm always writing something. I'm always like, it's hard for me to shut it down.
Yeah, I would like, it's not that hard to sleep. It's more of just like, I just hate not knowing when I'm going to wake up. Like, I just want to be up already.
Oh, okay.
I don't like just being off, if that makes sense. I would rather just
that makes perfect sense,
doing something.
Do you feel like it's like it might sound harsh the way I say it, maybe. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. This is the way I say it. I hate, it's like a waste of time for me to like fall asleep for that long, because I'd rather be doing something creative. You know what I mean? Like there's always that next idea that keeps me awake type shit, or I can't wait to get in there and get creative with something, whether it's videos, whether it's music or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I think, I don't know what it is, to be honest. It was just happened at a early age of just like, I hate being the last one up. Like I just hate being up when I don't have no problem being up in the morning. I love the morning, but something about night is just odd to me. Just so weird that just so many people just off. It's hard to explain.
No, but I mean that's how. Do you record your music at nighttime, or is it during the daytime, or did you?
A lot of the times it's morning now. Like lately it's been morning a lot, but back in the days it definitely was like a mix of just nighttime.
All-nighters, huh?
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's a difference in that, in your mood during that time, like in the morning? Because it is different in the morning, obviously, right?
Yeah, I feel like maybe that's why some of my songs didn't come out the way that I wanted to, because just like getting up in the morning, I feel like the body just isn't really, your mind and everything isn't really just fully loaded up. Yeah. I feel like maybe that's something that I could change up or just try differently, because a lot of the songs, pretty much all the songs I've been recording lately have been in the morning rather than just like in the afternoon or evening or something.
Like you feel like your mind is ready to go, but your body physically is just like, I'm just fucking waking up right now.
Yeah, I think maybe just because when I was younger, I was able to do it because I would set my alarms. Like how I said, I hated the nighttime. So I would set my alarms for like 4:30 in the morning so I would fall asleep like at 12 or 1 in the morning, and I would set it for like 4. So I would only have to be asleep for like 3 hours.
Yeah, we had the same schedule.
I wasn't even busy. I just like, dude, I don't want to be asleep. So I'm only going to I want to wake up as fast as I can, but I'm like, I still want to have some energy. So I'm like, 3 hours will be good.
That's the perfect amount of time to get some rest, man. I do that. I still do that shit to this day, which is not good for you now, right? But hey, sometimes, I don't know what it is. I feel like I get more energy if I sleep 3 to 4 hours a day. And I still do that shit to this day. It's fucking nuts, huh? Man, let's get back to the music. Let's talk about 016. Shout out Osmosis. He's on this track right here.
Yeah, shout out Osmosis. Shout out Chad. He's probably at home right now, chilling, playing Resident Evil.
That's hilarious right there.
But yeah, that's my homie, Chad. He's honestly an amazing artist.
Let's talk about collaborations, man. How does Osmosis fit? How did you think about this artist to fit this track right here? Or why was he perfect for this track?
He came in like definitely like a little bit after that era when I was kind of like getting my mind back together. He was honestly, to this day, I still think me and him had the best chemistry between like anybody that I've ever collaborated with.
Nice.
When me and him were like to make music back then, it was like the funnest era ever. We have a whole duo project called the Blunt album. I don't think it's out anywhere up, but I have it, and it's like, to me, it's one of the best projects that I've made. It's really old. It's probably like dropped like in 2016, but
are we ever gonna get to hear it? Or
yeah,
man, I would love to hear it.
Yeah, I think I should probably definitely just post it. And honestly, I think it's definitely worth the listen. The editing could have been a lot better, but I just think that Chad is one of the best artists, and I feel like he just has a lot of the same drive and motivation. And specifically at that time, me and him just worked so well together, and to this day, I still think he's one of the best artists. It just, as long as, if he wants to do it, he can still be one of the best artists in the world. He's amazing.
Yeah. That's fucking dope. It's hard to find good artists like that fit, you know, what you're looking for, you know.
I can actually go in and vote for the president, but I can't get a job here or here. I can't have any.
Just those audio files, honestly, I love to just mix those audio files into just my songs back in the day, and it was just something that just fit so well. To me, I would always just find the right audio file.
These words mix and I feel like I can't read. The two of us, we smoke till we can't see. Different opportunities popping up, but they all leave. I've been running and chasing the things that I want.
The song's so old, but like I just love that flow. I remember just like, I was like kind of just trying to talk to both of us, because I feel like both of us were going through just like some not chill shit. Time since I seen your face, it's been a long time since we seen those days. Still keeping it all golden when I turn my page. I never stop when I'm feeling low. Now there's a reason for my thoughts, I just let them go. Cause there's a monster in my mind, yeah, I talk to him all the time, and nothing ever makes sense when we speak. Honestly, yeah, this is one of my favorite verses. I haven't heard it in a long ass time.
Does that take you back? You know, listening to music, take you back to that point in time?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, it's so cool. Like, whenever that happens, and I just feel like the goosebumps, because it's just like such a cool moment to just be able to just teleport back to for a little bit. You're not really there, but you get a small little glimpse.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I remember that. Me and Chad used to always just record in his blue truck. We would just literally record our music and just be smoking, chilling from morning till night in his truck in front of my pad.
That's fucking dope.
One of the dopest eras ever.
That's dope right there, man. Yeah, and you're like sound bites like that keep your story flowing. You know what I mean? Those are hard to come by. Because, you know, there's a lot, you know, you're talking about like ex-convicts over here and they're telling their story and shit. You know what I mean? So that's fucking hella cool right there. You know, where do you get your sound bites from? Or how do you even come up with them like that?
A lot of the times I'm just like surfing through YouTube, and it's like nothing that I specifically go pick out. It's just something that I listen to and I hear. I'm like, man, that's like something that resonated with me, or something that like made me feel something, so I want to put it in.
Ah, okay. That kind of sparks an idea like towards like the new song, what it's going to be about and shit.
Yeah, a lot of the times like the song will already be finished, and I'll hear something, I'll be like, oh, that might sound cool on there, and I'll kind of just will play with how audio files sound on different types of beats, because a beat can change the entire way that it makes you feel.
Yeah, for real. Do you usually write your lyrics before you hear a beat, or do you have to have a beat to write music towards?
I used to write without a beat, but nowadays I would rather just write on a beat. It's way easier because you could always structure and just kind of change your flow on any beat. But I always feel like it'll come out a lot better if you just focus it on one beat the first time.
Oh, there you go. Hell yeah. The next one I got over here is Upholstery.
Hey, you want to get high, man?
Upholstery, I remember this.
I got a joint.
It was around the time my Uncle Ben was he was coming around the house a lot, and my Uncle Ben, he was just a beast with the upholstery, and he could make like anything. He could make chairs, like anything to do with upholstery. He could like make it so awesome, and that's why I named the song Upholstery. And I heard that audio clip, and that's what made me want to throw it in there.
Yeah. Where does this beat come from, man?
I forget who this Mixla. I feel like there's a producer named by Mixla, and if I have it wrong, I'm terrible. But I feel like it was Mixla. I'm not sure. But yeah, these are the type of beats that just make me want to
Mitch Beats.
Well, who is it?
Mitch Beats.
Mitch Beats. Yeah, Mitch Beats. I got the M right, but these are the type of beats that just make me want to go off. When I hear this, that makes me want to start writing. Like
this beat goes hard right there.
Level up right. You better know where you at. You want an instrumental with me, you should know I go fast. Cause I'm the type that don't stop when the drum slips. Grizzle out each year on my 1-6. Hit them with the thumbprint.
Hey.
This is in 2016.
You ever perform any of these tracks like this? You know, live?
I haven't. Any of my older songs like this from this era, I don't think I've really performed any of them, sadly. Because a lot of them were from a laptop that I don't have anymore, and it's just hard to find.
Okay, yeah.
And I don't want to just have like the whole song.
Yeah, of course. Gotta remove the vocals and everything. Yeah, like beats like this go fucking hard, man. Especially with the way your flow when you kick it in. Fuck, man. I would love to hear this shit live like that. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of having that backtrack. You know, it just takes away from the live. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I've done it like once, but it just doesn't feel the same. It's honestly, I feel like it's just way better when you do it with nothing. But you could, it's good to like leave the chorus on for a bit. But I feel like the verse should just be just solo, no track on it.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. The next one I got over here is Moon Baby. What can you tell me about this track right here?
That's from I Hate Everything Volume 2. Mm-hmm. I feel like that was like when I started kind of slipping back and going back into just feeling that same mindset that I had. I was older, but I was just letting myself go back into just being, like how I said, stuck in my room. I look nothing like you. Or what did it say, stuck in my room? Who's that in the mirror? I look nothing like you. Because like at that time, I was just really just stuck in my room, and I just remember like the version of myself that I was just like, I knew that wasn't really me. Like I knew that I could just be somebody better, but I just remember writing that chorus like, who's that in the mirror? I look nothing like you. But like that was definitely something I was just like struggling with at the time, just really just trying to like just fucking grow up and just be able to just like ground myself and be a good version of myself. Because like at this time as well, I feel like I was just not doing well mentally, not in a good spot, kind of just like just fumbling around life. And it's just like when I look back, it's like I said, I'm not doing good in life, but the music is just something that kind of made all that shit disappear. Like when I listen to this shit, I love the music, but like it definitely teleports me back. Like that song was I'm like shade, you could find me with the trees. I crossfade with the reaper next to me. Just like just showcasing, just drinking all the time, just always feeling like nothing was like worth anything, and it was just like a bad mind state. And I always hate to be in that mind state, but
that's where you were at during that time and shit.
And then this little part, like step for the loan, baby, one big leap from my room. It was like really me just trying to like be positive, that little bit of just like lifting myself up. One small step for the loan, baby. Yeah, honestly, I love this song a lot, but it definitely reminds me of just being just so stuck in that room every fucking day after work, just drinking, 32 and like 40 bottles just everywhere in my room, and just it was just like not a good. I remember I was just like at least 20 to 30, 40s just right there in front of my TV, and just kind of just coasting through problems and just waiting for them to go away, but not really realizing that I'm just the fucking problem the entire time. But yeah, that era was just like just surrounded by beer bottles just in that room.
Doesn't fucking help, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was
That's
definitely
fucking funny, yeah.
a rough one.
I have this artist that came in, man, and I really want to shoot you his info. His name is August Wild from the Bay Area. Dude, you guys perfect for music together. He had this one song that really hit me hard. One of the lyrics said something like that he realized that he was blaming everybody else for the problems that he was going through, and he realized that it was actually him. He was the problem, you know. And he had a line in there that said something that you never man, how was it? I think the line goes something like, you will never overcome because you never overcame. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know, I'll send you the song so you can listen to it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But it's deep, man, because once again, it was a situation just like that. And I think most of us, when we grow up, we're stuck in that era. We're just in our room all the fucking time. Because I went through it too. You know what I mean? I wouldn't come out for shit. I was just there with all my albums, just listening and just zone out. Even though, you know, we were broke during that time, but my albums were always there. I had money for albums and shit, CDs and shit during that time, you know? But yeah, I do remember some dark times just sitting there, just being there and just watching time, days, months fly by like if nothing, you know what I mean? But being stuck in that little bubble right there, it's fucking tough. It's tough to break out of that shit.
Hell yeah, it definitely is. I feel like it's just frowned upon to just be emotional. And I know like a lot of times, definitely in this life, you really just got to man up. And that's something that I'm just like still like really trying to like get together with. I'm really trying to like battle my mind and be able to overcome it and control my mind. Because a lot of times I feel like my mind is just always going in different directions. There's no like one solid like plan. It's like my mind is always just kind of just seems like it's scattered emotionally. But the music is what kind of like untangles everything.
Man, there you go, man. I like the way you put that right there. Let's talk about Boogie. It was another one from the same album as well.
Simply because I have seen the light.
One time, yeah. One time, let me boogie with the lights down. Yeah. With the lights down. One time, let me boogie with the lights down.
I remember this song. When I was writing this, I remember just reminiscing. Just like, again, just still drinking and reminiscing. Cause I think the first line is like, long hair in my hoodie, getting high now. Surfing through where the kids watching. Yeah, I was just reminiscing so hard back in like when I was younger in high school. Move quicker than the snake bit down on my arm every day in a vice grip. Always trying to make the time pass when my life is stuff from the old pad. They try to stick me for a dope bag. 1, 2, leave them stiffer than a coat rag. Hang it up, homie, I'm a vet with the notepad. And I won't do what they want me to do. I'ma keep it original, keep it cool. I don't give a damn about another face tat. How much that you make, yeah. And I don't play no jams from the fat cat, homie. And that just goes right back to me, just like I'm from the era seeing Eminem and do-rags, homie. Like just always just speaking about just that era of music and just the reminiscing in this song. It's honestly really cool because I feel like this is definitely one of the times where I tried to write something as positive as I possibly could. Like this is definitely one of the songs when I really tried to like not be negative. Cause you know you ain't alone if you can stand where you're at. Yeah, 9 to 5, getting tired of being alive. Times like I don't find myself at all. Yeah, this song was just so heavily just reminiscing. And it's just always like a lot of my songs I feel like are always self-reflection of just like, it's like specifically from that time just really knowing that I'm not doing well, but I'm aware of it at the time, and it sucks to look back and to know that I'm aware of it, but at the time just not fixing everything that's going on and just like being so focused on music that I'm just kind of like pushing everything just out of my way. When I listen to it back now, it's honestly pretty odd to think about.
Man, again, I mean, that album right there is another one that's like track by track. You know what I mean? It's just you constantly just come in with those stories, and it kind of like, man, I'm gonna have to listen to them again now with this whole new mindset because you describing on the way where you were at during that time. You know what I mean? It's like, it's man, I'm surprised you were able to come up with so much good music though during that dark time. You know what I mean? But that's how it happens sometimes. The next one I got over here is Dead Stories. Here's another deep track right here. What can you tell me about this one right here?
This song, honestly, I honestly really love this song. I remember, if you listen to it, it's about a whole family that killed themselves. But like the whole entire time, I'm just speaking about just everything that can make somebody feel something, like how she got a bruised face, but she covered it up. It's like the whole story is about like the daughter, the son, and then like the careless dad, and then just like it's really just this whole like loop of just like mental health and then just how much it could affect. Because it's long sleeves during summer, because his arm full of cuts. Yeah. The sister had some problems, hasn't seen her in months. Doesn't know she died a week ago and murdered because she wouldn't stay and get beat up. So like the first to die was the sister, because like just like being in the abusive relationship. So I really wanted to make a song like that just touched on like a lot of areas of just like how bad life can get. So like, and then the mom is drinking at the bar and like misses the call from her daughter, and then the mom ends up crashing because she's so focused on the son, doesn't even know that her daughter died. And then it goes on to talking about the dad just being like so careless of a dad, and then it's about like the careless dad seeing his son growing up and raising his son correctly, but even though he's raising his son correctly, he still doesn't feel the same. Like, still doesn't feel right. Yeah. That's how it says, like, that's why it's odd to me the way he took the shoddy off the shelf, because even though his life is doing good, like, he's still just never recovered from just like what happened to him in his early life. So eventually, like, he ends up killing himself. So like at the end, it's really sad of the song, because the only person that stayed alive was like the piece of shit dad. And it's just like,
and that happens. That does happen.
It's like just to go to show just like how shit goes on.
Yeah, but once again, like, you take us into this family right here, man. The storytelling over here is fucking crazy.
Yeah, I really love that song. Anytime I hear that song, it's like, it's really weird. I feel like it's like it really like makes me breathe different. I can't explain it, but like when I listen to it, it's like one of the songs that I really put so much time into it, and I feel like I wanted to make it to like anybody who's going through like a terrible time could listen to it and just like
there
just
you
relate
go.
to it.
And that's why this, again, out of this whole dope ass album right here, this one's the one that stood out to me, because I'm like, fuck, dude, like, you're just, the storytelling over here is just fucking crazy. Did you get motivated? Did you hear a story like this, similar to it, or?
I forgot. Fuck, there's some guy, I forget what his name is. I don't think I'm gonna be able to remember it, but he had wrote this like emotional song that's like talking about like a bunch of messed up stuff that happened in his family and stuff, and like nothing had that insanely crazy ever happened to like my family, but like I wanted to try to like create a story. So that was like the first time like where I was really trying to just create a story that wasn't about me. The song wasn't about me in any way. Like, I was like the first time I really tried to like branch off into something different other than just like rapping about how I feel. I tried to just like rap about how others would feel, or just something different.
Yeah. Hey, that shit come on fucking hella clean though. For you know, the story, like, again, and you leave it with a cliffhanger at the end too. It's like, fuck, dude, that's dope. Imagine doing a video for that thing.
Hell yeah, I wanted to.
That would have been fucking crazy right there. Hell yeah. Let's talk about Light Work. Just another one of these dope ass tracks right here too, man.
This one's from 2996. Yeah, Light Work is definitely one of the more recent ones where I was like trying to break through the barrier, pushing the pin.
Yeah, I'ma take it to the limit. You say that you got me, but you didn't. I'll make a snap back. Got you fitted with
like, these are the ones I really need to practice, because I feel like I just wrote in such a weird syllable. It's hard to remember how to rap. It's like I know the lyrics, but how to say them, I gotta try to train myself again. I love like just not leaving any breathing room, just like just going and going and going and going. Like, I try to leave as little space as possible impossible between lyrics. Like if you listen, there's like
it's
like no room to slip through like one of the words. It's just like
how many takes for this verse? Just the first verse.
Hella, like too many to count. Like a lot of the times, it gets to like a frustrating point to where like I gotta like lock in and just kind of just remember like, dude, you're doing this for fun. Like you're gonna get it, just chill. Because like a lot of times it's like I'll get like 75% through the verse and then just mess up like on the last thing. And of course I could punch in and chop in, but it's just like it's not the same.
It ain't, yeah.
And then to myself, I'm like, dude, well, I want to be able to do it all the way through. Like I wrote it, I should be able to do it. Drink like no tomorrow, hold the bottle close with the hope you borrow. I love that rhyme scheme. Was always hard alone to start. I had to be on my guard, a broken heart to start it, a loaded cargo. Most of it was rap from an old embargo. Terminate a motherfucker like I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't just play the part, though. I was sent from the future to fuck you up and show you I was done for a couple bucks to get a couple blunts in a mouth for a smoke break. Yeah, honestly, I want to perform this one. The next time I definitely
that'll
have
be
a show. I want to
dope.
perform this one for sure.
That'll be dope right there.
Poster boy for rap, no. That's definitely how I feel. Like I ain't the poster boy for rap though. I got the heart, but they won't follow. Like that's definitely how I feel. Like I know I don't look, sound like, you know, the people who are like, but that's generally what I feel. Like I have the heart for it, I have the love, the drive, I have everything. I just don't have the follow, I don't have the eyes. That's the only difference between me, a lot of these people, and the people who are like getting the recognition for it. It's just
it takes time.
I guess we're all just still waiting in line. There's a lot of people that are waiting in line to get their turn. I guess we're still towards the back.
Yeah, but you know, like I said, hey, you're putting a lot of good music out there, and when your time does come, you have this humongous catalog already. You know what I mean? A body of work that's fucking crazy right there. You were saying, okay, so live performances, right? You said sometimes you're drinking out there. You're taking shots. You're drinking beer. Like, what is it that you do?
I usually will just drink like one tall can before I perform.
Okay, one tall can.
Yeah, because like I've drank like kind of heavily before a show and it did not go good.
Oh, hell no.
Me and my homie got too messed up waiting for our turn to go, and we ended up just having that shit performance.
Oh, man.
Shout out Mark, a.k.a. Enzo. Me and him just got way too wasted. And yeah, I tend to not even drink before shows anymore. Yeah. After that, I just like kind of stopped. If I do, it'll be like one drink.
Because that dries your throat a little bit too, huh? And when you're trying over there in flow, it's like, it throws you off.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't drink before performing anymore for sure.
Especially the way that you're rapping out there. It's like, dude, you can't. And the good thing about this is that you can cover it up because you can freestyle it too, you know? Not everybody can do that, you know? Because once they're done, they have that mentality where it's like, these are my lines right here. If you stop in the middle,
if I mess
their
up,
brain just does
I
it.
start freestyling.
Yeah, you see, so that's the good thing about it right there. I got two more songs over here. Let's talk about Jlooon. What can you tell me about these? These are one of your more recent ones.
Jlooon, yeah, definitely is a project that I still want to keep working on. The whole project itself is going to be called Jlooon. The song also is going to be called Jlooon, but
title track,
I really just wanted to make a project that's very digestible, more easily digestible for anybody to listen to pick up and listen to. Like, you won't have to be listening for lyrics or trying, what did he say here? Like,
shit, man, that's what I like.
You play it and then boom. Like,
yeah.
And then as the beats, I wanted them to be like more laid back.
All right.
The way I would describe it, and maybe it's not, like a old school Motown, not Motown really, but just like
funk.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Something that my mom could pop on and listen to. Like
sound familiar.
And like my nephews could pop on and listen to. Like anybody, like anyone, 99-year-old war veteran could just put on that.
Hell yeah. That's dope right there, man.
Jlooon is supposed to be more laid back, no songs that are really like it's more just like chill,
all right.
Just chill.
That's dope right there, man. That's cool. At least you're switching it up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely wanted to like step outside and just like do something that's a little bit more fun. Because when I made this song, I was honest, I had so much fun, and when I finished it, I played this song over and over.
That's cool right there.
As soon as I was driving to work, playing it. As soon as I was off work, playing it on the way home. Like I was listening to it.
You know, you got a banger right there then. Hell yeah.
And I do want to finish the project. I just got a little sidetracked with other stuff.
Yeah. Are we looking at an album, or are we looking at an EP, or what are we looking at over here? What's the idea? Give us a little sneak preview of it.
Definitely, I wanted to get like a full project of just just like maybe like 20 songs of just like
that's dope. That's a complete album right there.
Yeah, that's how I want to describe it. Like really easily digestible. It's just like anybody can listen to it. I still want to I have like maybe like 6 songs that are fully done. I have them in little files. But the only one that I've really pushed is probably like this one. I have a lot of other ones that are written, not recorded, but the project is there. It's like kind of bits and pieces like lying around, but it's still there.
It's coming together and shit.
Yeah.
This was a good track right there to have like a video out, you know, because summertime is coming and everything, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I wanted to be dressed up like an old school disco guy.
Shit.
Yeah, I think that would have been sick with a Jerry curl or something.
Hell yeah, take it back like that, huh? Have like a disco party, like a little at Skateland or some shit.
That'd be sick. I feel like a disco ball, like that's just always cool, like on camera, just like the disco.
Oh
ball.
yeah, it looks really good, yeah, for real. The last one I got over here is the newest one, man. We got Boogeyman over here. Once again, we're sticking with that right there too, then, huh? The same subject.
Yeah, Boogeyman is another song that was gonna. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be on Funkloon. I feel like it could be. I feel like it could make the cut. I wasn't too sure. I was like still on the fence of whether or not I was gonna put it on Funkloon, but. Yeah, this is one of my most recent ones, and definitely one I honestly really love this song.
Yeah, this is a good track right here. And once again, you can perform these live. Any one of these 2 tracks right here, and it'll get the party going.
Yeah,
you know?
This is one of I love performing this one. Honestly, I think I've done it like maybe 2 or 3 times.
Nice.
Click down. This shit's wild. Sorry I depressed you. Sorry if I stressed you out. I'm just messed up. Whenever the pen touch a notepad, I can express all the rest of what I have in my mind. Sometimes I never know what it's gonna be. Jlooon, don't forget the 3 O's like I'ma smoke the whole night. Different colors in the blunt like I'ma roll a strobe light. I got no time for you if you don't really know who it is. Don't forget the triple O.
A lot of people forget the triple O, but it's all right. I really love the chorus. Like again, I was just wanting to like really, I don't know, just like some funky stuff. Like,
yeah, nothing too serious. It's just some fun shit.
I'm gonna find you. So come and boogie with the boogeyman. No, y'all seeing with the hoodie bag on. Running high, cause I really don't mind to chase you. Cause you know I'm gonna find you. I'ma let the rhythm get the whole night. Popping even though I wanna take the microphone. Like I don't wanna sit it down. Who knows where we're headed now? I can take you anywhere, but just
that's how I feel like sometimes. Like when I said I don't want to set it down. Like when I perform, like when I'm performing up there and I know that it's going good, like it's like the best feeling ever. And like I genuinely don't want to like stop rapping. But there's times like there's been a few times where I'm like, dude, I want to get off stage.
You come in with a different mood, but it's cool though seeing that people are vibing out with your music. You know what I mean? Especially maybe if you got some people that haven't heard of your music and they're vibing out to this, they start looking at your catalog.
Smoke trails that I'm seeing, will you follow those? Smoke trails that I'm seeing, will you follow those?
So this is gonna be a completely different sounding album then. Man, I'm excited about that, man.
Way different than like anything that I've made up to this point.
That's fucking dope. That's cool, man. Do we have a release date or anything like that? Anything planned like that?
Sadly, it was supposed to be out already, honestly. I just like started writing so much other things. I kind of just like got sidetracked. But yeah, realistically, if everything goes like good, I would say like I would hope to maybe like drop it maybe in like June if I could just get everything back together. Because I tend to just write and get very unorganized and just start writing a bunch of different stuff, not knowing what is going where, but more of just just writing to write.
But I think you got something really good going on right there. Like I said, you're switching it up and shit, and you're doing it the right way too, you know? Because sometimes, you know, when you get too deep with the lyrics, sometimes you lose people, you know what I mean? So I think this is cool. Me, I'm a lyrics person, man. I love this shit, you know? But I think you got something really good going on over here, man. Do you want to let everybody know where they can find you at on social media and shit? Let them know.
Yo, if you haven't been listening, my name is Jlooon, Jlooon. There's 3 O's.
Gotta have that third one in there.
You gotta have it, because if you put in 2 O's, it's probably gonna bring up J-Lo, like Jennifer Lopez or like some other.
Yeah, you don't want her.
Jlooon. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. I got a lot of good stuff on YouTube. Honestly, there's a lot of slept on stuff on YouTube. The edits that I put time into making, the music videos that I've shot, music videos that I've done. I got a lot of stuff on YouTube. I really want to make that the most important platform. But like I said, you can find it everywhere: Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you listen to music.
Hell yeah. And if anybody wants to collab with you or anything like that, that'll be the page to go to as well.
Yes, if there's anybody that wants to collab or anything, any shows upcoming, I would love to perform. I just want to stay busy. I want to do something with the music and just not let the talent sit there. And yeah, I definitely want to stay busy and just put the foot to the pedal and just get back to it.
How far are you willing to travel for music?
It just depends.
We're going to set you up there.
Yeah, it depends. Like, I'm willing to travel. It's just like if it's the right time and there's nothing going on like at that moment and everything, I'm willing to travel. I've done it before. I've performed out in Palmdale, Santa Maria. I've been pretty far. So, I definitely am looking forward to just getting back to being busy and being out networking and just doing stuff.
That's what's up right there, man. Hey, Jlooon, thanks for coming on the show, man. I'm glad we got to make this happen. And once again, I want to bring you back so we could break down that first album, man. If you don't mind, there's like 20 tracks on this thing on the first one, 18 tracks.
I would love to have just like a little sit down and a listen through, and that would be honestly super dope.
Yeah. Due to time and everything for today, me being sick and everything, I wasn't able to give you like the full what I really wanted to do. But it's just so much great music, and I hate that I had to cut some of those tracks because you have so much to say. These tracks are fucking dope, man. And like I said, you get every single album, but that first album, once again, let's revisit this thing on another time. Let's break down some lyrics and get the stories behind this dope ass album right here.
Hell yeah!
You know what I mean?
I really appreciate it. Thank you for having me. I genuinely appreciate it because like, just time is so valuable. It really truly is.
Yeah,
and just
for
to
real.
take time out to think of somebody else and to actually prepare for someone else, it really takes a lot, and I genuinely appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
No, man, thank you for coming over here. And once again, you know what I mean? Think about that tiny desk idea, man. I think you'll fucking dominate that shit. That shit will be dope.
Definitely, we got to get that going for sure. I appreciate it again. Find me on anywhere you listen to music. Just appreciate it, man.
Damn, hell yeah. And hey, go ahead and check it out, Jlooon. If you love lyrics, if you love storytelling, if you love beats, shit, man, Jlooon got you covered, man. Check out his whole catalog. It's available everywhere. We just gave you a sneak preview of it. And hopefully, you know what he said. June, July, he's going to have that next album that's going to be coming out. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.